I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball. If I had $1 million, well, I'd spend it all. And if I could find that Hannah, let's show that you love. Hi. How's it going? Great. Oh, look at the fucking veneers or some shit, right? I don't know. Hi, how's it going? I don't really feel like doing this. Okay? It's torture. It's pure torture. Every time. It's pure torture. I never want to do this. Ever. I hate it. Hi. I'm kidding. Welcome. This is what I live for. No, I don't. Who the fuck thinks this is entertaining? Who watches streamers? Who actually likes streaming? Raise your hand. Okay. Keep it raised, because I gotta go get my gun real quick. Okay? No reason. No related reason. No, I'm kidding. On my Twitter, I just said I'm gonna start making a lot of vague death threats lately, just for funsies, right? Just really fucking vague, stupid, just death threats, just for fun. Why? I don't know. You know, keep things spicy. You know, keep things alive, ironically. You know? What do you think? Is that a great idea or a fucking great idea? You know? Anyway, let's get more shit on my head, shall we? Yes, more shit. More shit on the old scalp. So I was playing Vampire Survivors earlier, and I was watching the chat, you fucking bastards, and nobody stopped in. And I mean earlier, like 9:40, like 10 o'clock, like, come on, guys, where are you even at? Where the fuck is anyone? And YouTube just verified me, so I know I ain't being further subjectified by no algorithm. So you motherfuckers better fucking start watching and tuning in. Why? Because you don't have anything better to do. Because there's nothing better to do. Your life is garbage. You think streamers are worth watching? Then watch this one, okay? You think you're watching somebody entertaining when it's just some fucking, I want to say, sitting in a chair, just like stroking it. Just say, hey, thanks, Blank, for the follow. Let me hit the button. I don't think so. Oh, I got another follower. Let me hit the button. I don't think so. Let me hit the button again. We got another follower. Oh, I don't think so. Is that what you want? That's what you want out of me? I did that. Didn't work. I did that. It didn't work. I did that. It didn't work. You know what I can do? Is just not be here. You know? Right. And so that's what anybody can do. Is just not be here. So my point to today's cynicism is we're going to have a fun show, okay? Despite this start. We're going to have a fun show today. Not an annoying, stupid one like this guy. No, I'm kidding. Whatever your name is, Jimmy Doherty or whatever the fuck. Nobody cares. Cool. So this is Big Joel with another video that's at least a fucking hour long. Have I watched his other video where he sits in a tub or a closet or a bucket chair or something else with some kind of spherical type shape to it, so his overpriced fancy microphone can pick up his voice in just the right quality that he wants? Is that what this video is about? I don't know. I'm gonna say yes.
So on January 8th, Mr. Beast, the online sensation...
Anyways, this is Big Joel. I don't mean to make shit on Big Joel here. I don't need to make no shit on Big Joel. Big Joel's fucking awesome. I love his tub video. I love his random bathroom video with his expensive microphones. Right. Anyway, this one is Mr. Beast horked up another one. Now, I've actually been watching these, and I think they're fucking great. So is this actually the thing that I watched that you're covering? It is? Oh my god, we're going to watch this right now. So welcome to Ah! Big Joel.
So on January 8th, Mr. Beast, the online sensation, messaged me to ask if I thought the new season of his Amazon Prime show, Beast Games, was better than season 1.
Are you fucking kidding me? Because, one, yes, and two, are you serious?
He said he took a lot of feedback from my video and videos like it, and that he'd love to see a review of season 2. I kind of don't believe that Mr. Beast actually watched my entire hour-and-a-half long video about the first season of his show.
I did.
I'm not throwing shade there. I just
Not because of Mr. Beast, just I watch all your shit. So whatever you're watching, I watch. I'm a fan of you, not necessarily Mr. Beast. I've been watching you before Beast, for sure. So these don't look like they're watched, but they're watched. Yeah. I think this is the first one I started paying attention. It was either this or the Joel Peterson. But I definitely, Click was a great one. Like, that's a really good full thing. So I've at least been watching since then. I watched, like, pretty much most and or all of these that are the major ones. Like Shane Dawson, the Cult of Phil, the other Cult of Phil, that shit, right? So okay, we'll say like 50% of these I've seen. Because a lot of these I don't. The PragerU shit, always. Anything where you're actually like specifically annoyed, I tend to jump in for, like the Ricky Gervais. Of course, Minneapolis Police. Hi. Of course I fucking watched that one. And thank you for covering any of it. Thank you. I genuinely appreciate that. Really big thank you on that entire fucking video. It's even there because I was like post watching it and all that shit. And yeah. Good job. Okay. So Mr. Beast and Autopsy, I totally watched it. Yeah, Bill Maher. Yep, I've been watching these. The Myth of the, yep, I watched those. I don't know why they're not red. That's bullshit. Of course, I am on a like dead but alive YouTube account, so that's probably why nobody watches. But main point, let's get back to it. So I like your content. Mr. Beast I've just started watching lately because of, well, my friend. And they were like, you don't watch the Beast games? And I was like, what? And they were just watching like episode like 2 of season 2. And there was all the like people on the thing. And it's in episode 1, we had people do this. And I was like, fuck it, I'm going to watch episode 1. So we watch that. And now here we are. I did see a little bit of the end of season 1, though. But it wasn't like Big Brother coded enough for me yet to actually watch the whole fucking thing and really appreciate the season. So this was a great mix of, obviously I have talked to the Survivor guy and I'm starting to make a much better show. So Beast season 2 was fucking grand compared to Beast season 1. I'm giving you a quick run through of my understanding of the two to see what my comparisons to Jolie might be here. So the drama behind it. When blank does blank and takes out blank, oh my god, I need to see this. So we're going to watch this. This will be good, okay?
Care that much, but it was still cool to be thought of in that way, and I'll forever hold my conversation with Mr. Beast close to my heart.
That's all you said back? So I'm a rambling fool, I can't help but do so. I'd be more on his end where I send like 5 messages, so...
Anyway, this video
was all that. Okay, great.
Although I have to admit, I really did not like season 2
What?
of Beast Games. Episode 1, The Crunching.
So, Mr. Beast, I thought season 2 rather, was fucking great, Mr. Beast. Okay, keep it up, keep doing more of the same. It was vastly superior to season 1. Okay, go off, King.
Mr. Beast comes out in his classic Mr. Beast sweatshirt suit, and he tells us that this season has a
with the
special
cases at the end and shit, dude, it's all so good. Oh.
Strongest people around versus 100 of.
Okay, if you're gonna bring up the premise immediately, the actual like premise was kind of weak. I'll agree with that one. The whole like brains versus brawn type of scenario, but I think like it was more that Survivor lane, and it's a different thing to do rather than the purple monkeys versus the instead of just tossing them into 2 different teams. I was referencing I'm not trying to be racist with that. No offense. Did I just make it worse? Shut up. The green monkeys, was it the green monkeys anyway, and then the purple parrots? Am I wrong? Fuck. Anyway, that was a weak premise for the verses. And at a point when you make a bunch of physical games, it's going to boil down to that. Even if you think that, oh, during these opportunities, these persons could use their mouth to talk themselves out of certain things, there's just a certain level of physicality that ultimately will win in these types of situations. And then there's like that loyalty factor and shit. And if you're really not throwing in enough curveballs, then the loyalty isn't being tested enough to where the alliances might be faulted. Now, Big Brother and shit puts these a little bit more to the test in terms of like stressing people out and making them, you know, accidentally switch sides. And then all of a sudden they're backstabbing their friends so they can be in the fucking head of household for the week, you know? So that's how that works. So there was no like king shit seat. There was the random opportunity to get that type of shit. Like the coin was almost that opportunity. But I don't know. Okay, we'll see what Joel has to say now. So I've given my
The smartest.
Oh,
It's a beast game.
they're really
so
quiet.
you know,
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. That's really quiet, isn't it? So I don't know what he said so far that you didn't hear, but I don't give a fuck.
Group of smart people includes folks with some pretty remarkable credentials. They have a chess coach in the house.
Give a fuck.
They don't say if he's a master or grandmaster or whatever, but like, you know, that's a chess coach. They got a crypto content creator over here.
Yeah, if it's $1 million, I'm going to take $1 million.
I didn't
Okay.
even know guys like that needed 5 million beast bucks. Okay, I'm being too mean too fast, so
You're being
let me
funny.
give
I'm
two
letting this go.
compliments. First, on principle, I actually like this idea. It's fun to give your show a narrative through line, particularly
You were being a bit... yeah, right. Okay.
as we're getting to know the contestants. And when I saw it was Strongs versus Smarts, you know, I got a little excited.
You thought
Who
that
would
was
win?
good?
The nerds or the hard bodies?
Okay.
The gays or the straights? The Asian Americans, the Caucasians, the Latinos, or the African Americans?
Now you're being funny. So episode 2 and 3, I really thought that like that nerd divide was starting to show itself in terms of like how the geeks were playing versus the jocks. But, you know,
have been divided into 4 very unique tribes: Asian American, Caucasian, Latino, and
I
African
get what
American.
you're referencing.
I don't know.
I already smiled.
We'll see. Compliment number 2, the first game is fine. They take 100 strong people and basically make them climb a rope and pick up a weight and come back up. And I'm not saying that's genius or anything, but it is better than nothing. And the first games of season 1 were actually nothing.
In order for your team to move on, someone must sacrifice themselves.
Also, the
Yes, so that was like I said, season 1's a weaker, blah blah blah. The shit where they just stand there, just no.
weights that people have to lift are actually proportional to their body weights, so it's not totally unfair to women. It feels as though Mr. Beast is atoning for his past sins, for the time he gave his players a push-up competition and sent the weakest woman right home.
Oh,
Hey. So, when I recorded and edited this part of the video,
Okay.
I hadn't yet seen the behind-the-scenes footage for Beast Games Season 2.
okay.
And if you watch that footage, you can see that, as it turns out, they did end the first game with a push-up competition. There was a push-up competition.
Down, up, down, up.
The first
That's
game didn't
such
work out so
bullshit.
good. Too many people lost it. And so
Yeah.
in order to get enough strong people into the show, they had a quick little, gender segregated push-up competition.
They still never make the show.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that. I'm not going to be deducting points for this push-up contest, and I'll tell you why.
Well,
I didn't even know about it when I
it's oh boy, so that's kind of stupid and shit. And like, even if the woman was agreeing to be a part of the strong team, that specifically is a, as he's pointing out, task that, it's the upper body versus the upper body. It just is a thing. No offense to women, So it's kind of unfair. It's kind of bullshit, etc. And then you think, okay, so how much did this make it so the strongs that did go forward were only male strongs compared to female strongs, who could have still made it if it was an actual different type of physical challenge. Anyway,
I saw the episode. I didn't know that it was around, and it didn't bother me any. And to add one extra point here, I approve of the artifice. I think that push-up competition was cut for a reason, and that Mr. Beast should try to cut everything that's bad about the show and lie about exactly what happens. That's fine.
I'm good with that.
Lie and lie for all
I think that's great.
So this game was fine. I'm not going to deduct any points, but I want you to know that I know that, yes, there was a push-up competition.
And yes, I know. I agree.
I'm going to give this rope game a 7
right,
out of 10. That's the Beast Game's weighted score. There's some suspense. There's some tears. It's so slippery, says a woman to Mr. Beast.
It's so slippery.
It's $5 million, says Mr. Beast to the woman.
$5 million.
It's $5 million.
I know, says the woman to Mr. Beast.
I know.
Game 2. Beast takes his 100 geniuses and makes them quickly memorize and reproduce a multicolored block tower.
We will get to the faces that we know.
Oh, this is scary.
And here, I think, is where things start to go just a little downhill. Mr. Beast speeds us through his block laying process. The audience isn't given an opportunity to see if we can remember the sequence of blocks.
Oh, us.
It would be like if Regis Philbin didn't tell us the questions he was asking his contestants, and instead just...
They did that with the last fucking one, too, when they made them redo that. And it's like, why are you telling me the solution right now? Like, I'm trying to have fun. I like the suspense of not knowing, like you're saying right now. Right.
Cut to a question asking montage, and every so often was just
once in a while.
This guy is so good at trivia. He's so smart.
Yeah, imagine if every time you saw that pop up, that the answer was just fucking highlighted for us, you know? Like, oh, it's that one, I know it. Well, you know it, because it's highlighted, it says it's right. So you're not, like, smart or anything, you're just being hand-fed the shit. But the part of guessing, right?
Now I know what you're going to say. Big Joel, do you really want to watch Mr. Beast monotonously place 10 blocks of different colors so you can see if you would be able to memorize the sequence?
Yes.
Like, would that version of the show really be better? And the answer to that question is no. But see, that's probably why I wouldn't include the game in my game show.
Okay, well, if you're just going to negate it overall, then no.
Like, if the game is so boring that we have to cut past it extremely fast, then it must not be too exciting of a game then.
That's
anyway,
valid.
It all leads to a situation where the quote-unquote game is basically just watching a bunch of people building a block tower.
I mean, in this form, we get to know who is fucking up, and you can say, no, you're doing it wrong. Oh, geez. Oh. But if you just, like, watch everybody else, I mean...
What are the last two?
Yeah, you can see people looking around, too. It's like...
It's a 3 out of 10. After this point, the remaining contestants wander into Beast City, which looks just as beautiful and scenic as it did in the last season. I mean, as Mr. Beast correctly and repeatedly points out, this shit blows my mind.
This is gonna blow your mind. Beast City is back.
We put it in Dubai this time.
It's going to blow your mind.
Anyway.
There's a Starbucks open there 24/7 now too, and they get limitless free Starbucks drinks.
That is a real Starbucks with real baristas in it.
And I can't help but imagine what it would be like to myself live in a place so sweet and abundant.
What?
After like,
I mean, if I get like scones and shit for free too, you know, 24/7, I'm okay with that. Some scones.
10 full minutes of watching
Can I get
people
some
adjust to
scones
their
and
new
muffin?
Beast life.
Give me a fucking big ass muffin with my coffee. Give me a muffin, bruh.
We move on to Game 3. Beast takes everyone into a room, and it's revealed that 10 new contestants might be joining the show. Well, not new exactly. They're all notable Beast Games Season 1 players, including...
And this is where I really tuned in. We really fucking started watching Season 2, okay? When the olds came right the fuck back in. This made it spicy as shit.
Including Jeff, the guy who won $10 million last year.
Yep. And then the other one...
Season 1 champion is back.
Dude.
They all stand with $100,000 briefcases, and if anyone wants to...
The other one was Jim or whatever, the cocksucker.
They can take the money, leave the show, and...
Well, you know, the one that took the money and the... Okay,
allow the old
I'm
player
sure he'll
to return. So I hate this game for many reasons. I actually counted, and there are 4. So let me tell you the truth. Number 1, we were told that the gimmick of this season was strong people versus smart people.
Yes.
I don't know if you remember that, but it was a big part of the advertising for the game. But now that gimmick...
And they even have, like, little lightning bolt or, like, a little fucking... intelligent cube or whatever the fuck for their
It's just made a lot weaker.
costumes,
There are 10
you
new
know?
random guys, 10% of the contestants on the show, who have nothing to do with its supposed point. Number 2, it feels too early. I understand the producers of the
Well, I mean, they're kind of a mix of smart and dumb or whatever, right?
show probably wanted to give the audience some
I
familiar
don't know.
faces to latch onto. But the problem is, dumping a bunch of new people in the show isn't interesting when there are already 100 other people. I think
I thought it was interesting because then it takes those 100 people and it highlights only 10 of them. And it says, these guys, do you think that it's fair that these 10 came in? No! So now all of a sudden you're like, well, okay, then who among the 90 do I like? And which one of the 90 during this game is going to pop out and fucking take down one of these 10, you know? It makes it a little interesting from that angle, just to be fair.
it would just be way more impactful and exciting to see these contestants introduced later on. Number 3, it's an unearned Beast Games victory lap.
But if you introduce them too late, then it's definitely an unfair advantage. And they shouldn't get an unfair advantage, especially if one of them is a former winner. Continue.
Like, does Beast Games really have all-stars yet? Does it have fan favorites that everyone just needs to see again?
No. The Jeff guy, though, I definitely remembered just seeing him from season 1. He's kind of handsome. So, I'm not, like, gay like that, but he's kind of fucking, he's a handsome dude. Look at that cut motherfucker. All, like, grays and shit. If he was your wizard, you would be his apprentice gladly. You know, you wouldn't betray that wizard. You know, he'd be like, oh, he's cool. He's stoic. He's fucking, he taught me fucking ice. He doesn't even know how to do fire. He only knows ice, you know? Look at him. It's like
This
Iceman.
is the second season of the show. Could we relax?
Handsome.
Like, wow,
He's a
we got
handsome man.
Kareem back, the nasty manipulator
Shit.
from last season. Let's get mad at him all over again.
My wife is number 225, the one that 406 bullied in season 1. And I'm going to be the one to take him out.
Wow, JC is here. He took a lot of
Yeah, they get up. There he is, Jim or whatever I just called him. They get the opportunity to get revenge. That's kind of fun too for anybody who might have been really into season 1. I don't know. Okay. At least you're trying to carry something over.
money in the first season. I wonder if all the other contestants will forgive him. Who cares? These are not interesting people to me.
JC, I'm going to let you back in, but make sure you leave some money for the rest of the people.
Thank you.
Number 4,
LOL.
it's not a game. Of course there are 10 people out of 100 who would willingly take $100,000 to leave Beast Games. There's no tension or intrigue here, and it's obvious that the only reason Jimmy included this sequence was so that he could justify throwing the season 1 people back in the show.
Yes.
It takes like 12 full minutes to get through this process.
Yeah.
It ends the first episode and begins the second,
And here we
it's
go.
all totally pointless.
I was gonna say, and then they all step on the thing, and then it's kind of a pointless game as to how they're sorted out after that. I wonder what your opinion is on this simple-minded game up next.
It gets a 2 out of 10.
Let's bring back the winner.
Anyway, now we're on to episode 2.
I wouldn't even rate that one. It was just a introduction with a little bit of a pick who you're introducing type of feel to it.
Proper, and let me tell you, this time the Beast is going to go crazy. He lets his contestants choose from 4 separate games. A
Okay.
game of balls, a game of balance, a game of bluff, and a game of blocks. And we'll just go through these in the order that the show does.
Right.
Game 1, balls. Basically, it's dodgeball,
Dodgeball.
but with the added twist that the floor, like, splits people into teams.
Yeah,
it's hard to
yeah.
explain, but you're seeing it right now, so you do get it, I imagine. It's pretty good, honestly.
So you liked the dodgeball. Okay, dodgeball was hot. All right.
The best thing about this game is that a lot of people are in one alliance and demand that nobody try to get people out who are in that alliance.
It's exactly 9 of the strong team and 9
Yep.
spots in the city. So we're all trying to make it back.
People are just keeping
That is
it
the problem.
Drop.
Drop, drop, drop.
Yep.
This one guy, Akira, who was in the last season, just gets people out randomly, and it's always good to see how affronted everyone is by him playing the game.
Right. Oh!
Of course, this puts a huge target on his back, and he gets tagged with a ball just a few
I like him
rounds
too.
in.
I like him.
Akira is finito. You are done, brother.
No.
Next round. See ya, Akira.
It's telling, I guess, that Mr. Beast constructed a game where playing it in the most fun, exciting way possible gets you sent
bullshit.
home
Bullshit.
immediately. I'm sure nothing like that will happen again in this episode, and this dodgeball game is pretty fun.
I do remember being upset by the Akira sting, though. I really wanted him to come through.
So, You know, it gets an 8 out of 10.
Okay,
Sword to get them back into the city.
What guy does he look like from like movies or TV? Who do you look like? I'm sure people tell you all the time.
I will take people out one at a time.
Game 2, balance. Mr. Beast shocks me and his contestants.
Okay.
See, everyone thought that balance would be a game of strength,
yeah.
but no, this one's about intelligence.
You all chose this challenge and your opponent because you thought this would be a game of strength. But believe it or not, this is actually a game of intelligence.
Unfortunately, what he said there isn't true. This isn't a game of strength, but it's also not a game of intelligence.
It's balancing beam. It's kind of between the two. I don't know.
It's luck. It's a luck game.
Yeah.
There's a heart on a scale, and the contestants have to take turns putting rocks on the other side, hoping that the weight of the rocks isn't greater than the weight of the heart. Now, is there some strategy to this? I don't know. Maybe.
What was there any guessing? What?
Contestants care about where the rocks are placed and want to distribute the weight in a smart way. I guess that could have some impact.
A lot of this game is where you're going to place this on the platform. It's not just about the weight, but it's how the weight is going to be distributed.
But at the end of the day, I mean, it's not that deep, is it? Players plop rocks on the scale and hope that the rock pile isn't too heavy.
The more weight that gets added, the harder this is going to get.
At some point, someone's going to put on a rock that's too heavy and the heart's going to break, and that process doesn't feel to me like it involves a lot of intelligence. It's more like Hot Potato than anything. It's a game that's quite similar to the classic game Hot Potato.
Right, because it's like hot and cold. You're feeling it out as you go. I get that.
It actually might be less demanding than Hot Potato is.
Yeah.
It's a 3 out of 10. Game 3, Bluff. The contestants get a sticker on the back of their heads, and they have to rely on other contestants to tell them what color the sticker is.
So this game was ruined because of allegiances and loyalty and too early in the game.
They have to move to a circle that's the same color as their
And then
head
just,
sticker,
like,
and so it's an
bad, just
opportunity
kinda
for the
bad
players
faith,
to bluff
you know?
and scheme
Right.
against each other. As it turns out, though, the players essentially refuse to play the game.
Yeah.
Blue team, you are all safe.
Go, guys.
Red team, you're also
Safe.
safe. Green team and
Safe.
yellow team, you're also safe.
Everybody's all
Congrats,
safe.
you have all passed. But hey, eventually you gotta start lying.
One guy is sent home on purpose, Kareem, the manipulator from last
Yeah, yeah.
season.
I'm sorry, Kareem. You have red on the back of your head.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Let's go.
Oh, get him off. Fuck
It's actually
him.
kind of horrible to see so much fanfare devoted to this guy, only for him to unceremoniously be deleted within 5 minutes.
Kareem and his brother Haslam gaslit my wife on national television to get her out.
He got him, or whatever.
But outside of that, everybody just helps everybody.
Yeah.
In the end, Mr. Beast just has everyone play a game of chance to get rid of more players, and that's that.
Our first random elimination.
I was upset by that. They need to play the fucking game. And there always needs to be a fallback of, if that's the question, do you believe in God, hot dog or donut? And if they can't make the decision, you have to have the gun that blasts them the fuck away. If you don't have the gun prepared, they're gonna fuck with your game. I made a map in Minecraft once, and it was off the brand new adventure mode available to players. Well, this meant you could make a cool maze, right? It also meant you could control what the player was using on the other end, you know, so they couldn't get no pickaxes or none of that shit. And so I built a nice tight maze, and constantly, anytime I hosted that fucking maze, these bastards would hunt for fucking exploits, unending. That's all they'd fucking do, until that shit was locked tight and they fucking knew it. But that's the point, is testing, and knowing that you have to have that trap. They think they found an out. No, they found something you're aware of. And at the bottom of that is going to be a fucking lava pit regardless. And you're going to fucking die. So you need to have the backup trigger. You need to have the fucking gun ready to pull the fucking trigger when they can't come up with the fucking... Which one? Hot dog donut. You still haven't told me, chat. Chat, you still haven't told me the option of hot dog or donut. And if you're not decisive soon enough, chat, I'm going to take every single one of you motherfuckers directly out of my room, disrespectfully so. And I'm going to put you on the floor and tell you to apologize to your mother. Okay? Vague death threats. You're welcome.
57.
Right here.
Oh no.
So I understand that it's easy to see these things in retrospect, but I do think this game was profoundly broken in design, and that it's the sort of thing that MrBeast could have and should have avoided. To put it simply, everything about the game discourages players from engaging with it as it was designed. Discourages contestants from lying to each other.
Like I said, you need
For
a
one
gun.
thing, the choice to bluff in this context puts an obvious target on your back. If you lie to someone about their sticker, everyone will see that you did that and maybe judge you for it. What's more, it would only take a bunch of other people correcting your lie for the person you lied to figure it out. Like, there are 30 people around. Are they all gonna lie? And if not, what was even the point of lying?
That's kind of the problem. It's like they won't, and they didn't, and they wouldn't play the fucking game. So that angered me. I was booting up my chat real quick. I see there's nobody talking. Somebody watched an average view duration. There's an actual average view duration today, but 0 views. That's fucking crazy, dude. So somebody watched, but nobody's watching. I'm fascinated by that. Anyways, I apologize. Continue, big old Joel.
Yourself. More importantly, the structure of Beast games clearly incentivizes players to be as pro-social as possible.
Couldn't you agree?
I imagine that
It's
when
so
Jimmy and his
fucking
team
annoying,
were
dude.
playtesting this game, they did so with a bunch of people who had nothing on the line. Just got some folks together and told them, have fun bluffing. And those people were probably happy to lie to each other because, they had no reason not to. But contestants on Beast games are supposed to be friends with each other. They're supposed to make alliances.
That's valid. So at the end of my map, there was a secret. There was a bunch of stuff that I built, and there was a big maze at the top, and every time you booted it up, it had all the shit and all the chests. So if you ever beat it, you could sit there and be the world master in your own little way, and very, very fun. Anyway.
10
and I
full
built
minutes
a bunch
of the first
art
episode was
outside
devoted
of the maze.
to just
it was
that.
really pretty.
They will
It's
have to
pixel
make
art.
alliances and build trust.
I can show you later.
You don't want
my
to break
pixel
the
art shit.
alliance, do you? That's what happened to Akira in the dodgeball game. And
But,
just
yeah.
look at where he is now.
Yeah.
No, if you're playing to win, not just win this game, but the $5 million grand prize, the best idea is to keep your head down, not look like an asshole, and hope you don't get sent home. Mr. Beast is upset
And it is
when none of the
kumbaya,
players engage
kumbaya,
with his
kumbaya.
game. He
Yep.
threatens them with a game of luck as though that's somehow a worse option for them, and he's clearly disappointed.
That's Jim. I like Jim.
One more chance to play this game the way it was designed to be played. But
Okay.
if you guys once again refuse to lie to each other, refuse to bluff,
You will give me no choice but to go to my plan B. And I promise you, none of you are gonna like plan B.
But you can't just ask players to make games fun for you. That's
It's more push-ups. You aren't gonna like it.
your job, Jimmy, and you didn't do a good job at it.
Okay.
It's a 1 out of 10.
this really breaks my heart. Shake this box really well.
All right, I'm not looking at the box.
Okay, in this box,
Here
there's
we
a
go.
gun. I'm gonna take this gun, and I'm gonna point it at one of
Game
you
4,
and pull the
blocks.
trigger.
2 teams have to race to build a tall
Jesus.
block tower, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Good. I'm glad you liked this one. This was a good one.
I feel a bit guilty because when I don't like a game, I talk about it for a long time. But when I do like one, I skip right by it.
It was great, and you could tell that the dumbs didn't know how to build the fucking thing, and the smarts were going right up to the top, and that smart person was really wiggly and weary and scared to do that shit, but they done did it.
But at the same time, I feel like that's kind of the nature of Beast games, both Season 1 and 2. Sometimes it's iconically horrible and broken in a very funny way, and sometimes you get to see people stack blocks for 5 minutes, and it's fine. The lows are low, and the highs are astronomically high.
Yeah, that guy, the jock
and
fell,
with that, let's
and
move on to
the chick
episode
snatched it
3.
up. That was great. That was
Beast
good.
or Beasted. So Mr. Beast gets the remaining 50 people to split into groups of 5, and they have to run obstacle courses.
Okay.
The first 2 teams go head-to-head against each other. If anyone from a team fails to do the course, their team loses.
Yes.
So predictably, one of the teams immediately gets out, and that's that. So that's kind of boring, and I have to admit, I don't think the obstacle course here is that good. Like, it's not impressive in the way a Ninja Warrior course
No.
is, and it's not funny or nasty in the way a Wipeout course is.
It's like a release version of that one stupid game with all the human beings. What is it? God damn it.
That'll surely slow him down. No, he's still going. Even the mud can't stop Dean. This is great.
But I mean, that's fine. It has to be the sort of thing that all these people could reasonably be able to do, and it's the first race. Let's give it a 5 out of 10. Course 2. Oh, we're running on the same course again, except now it's not the whole team's racing, it's a sequence of one-on-one races.
Remember, every round
I guess
is
it was
not
a
the
little
same.
better.
Oh my.
So it was a little better, but then it brings to mind, like, oh, so this maze wasn't necessarily built for the first task that you had built it for. And the elimination of that team felt kind of, you know, heartless and shitty because it's not meant for that. It's not meant for a whole team to get deleted off the faults of one person through this little tete-a-tete. You'll see when they get to the V shape at the end.
Round 2 is 1v1.
Right.
So that, you may notice, is the same thing. That's not different in an interesting way at all. I actually wouldn't have much to say about this obstacle course round at all, except for the fact that Mr. Beast says this right before the race.
But this isn't all physical. Make sure you use the smart people on your team to strategically choose the best competitors for each round.
And I think that ridiculous line is as good a time as any to talk about one of the biggest and most fundamental problems with Beast Game Season 2.
Okay.
The whole intelligence thing is extremely stupid.
Yeah,
I made
yeah.
a joke in the first...
There's a major underutilization of the smart bow aspect to the whole game.
minute of this video about how one of the smart people is a chess coach and another one is a crypto content creator. But they do have more types of guys than that. There's a woman who can do math in her head really quick. There's another woman who has the same IQ as Einstein.
I have a super high IQ, about the same as Albert Einstein.
In many cases, people qualify as smart because they have some kind of advanced degree. This guy is a doctorate. This woman has 8 degrees. This pre-med student did really well on the MCATs. This guy is a research scientist at Harvard. Now look, all of these things are impressive.
I notice patterns like a fucking demon as they form. Malicious, more so than good. I'm gullible sometimes, but like in terms of like, is it a bad guy? Yeah. Okay, what does it do? I don't know, but it's a bad guy. So I can tell real quick, you know, patterns. Is that starting to turn into a circle? Yeah, a while ago. You didn't see that it was already arcing upwards towards that exact fucking like perfect 45-degree fucking angle. You didn't think it was going to eventually become a circle? That's on you. I could see the circle, you know.
And great. It's cool to have a PhD. I don't have one.
Smart
but
is
when
not
push
very
comes
smart.
To shove, what beast game would a researcher in behavioral science be really good at? How is your pre-med knowledge relevant to the beast game experience?
Sorry. I have a 4.0 GPA and I scored a near perfect score on my MCAT.
They call me the human calculator.
You can imagine a best case scenario for beast games, one where the strong people are given tons of physical tasks.
They call me
and
a
the smart
weirdo.
people are given lots of puzzles. Even that idea would be pretty silly in my opinion. I doubt that having a doctorate degree or being able to do fast math is all that predictive of your ability to solve basic puzzles. But at least then you'd have a case for the show being strong versus smart, right?
You are witnessing the first time in human history the 100 strongest and the 100 smartest have ever been in the same room.
But most of the time, not all, but most, the show doesn't even do that. The strong and fit Chads are constantly rewarded, and rewarded in direct ways. They play dodgeball, they're strong enough to lift blocks over their head and climb a tower. But where is the challenge for the weak chess coach? Bluffing or refusing to bluff? Choosing a rock that you think is light enough that it won't destroy your heart thing? The strong people get to run an obstacle course, which is famously a physical task. The smart people are important too, though, because they can choose who runs the course.
But this isn't all physical. Make sure you use the smart people on your team to strategically choose the best competitors for each round.
Pretty stimulating stuff, I have to admit.
Whatever, they do
You need to have
down
a
the
pretty
whole
high
fucking
IQ to choose.
It goes right back to just any type of fucking survivor, etc. It's always like those fucking jocks, dude. Everything's built for them. Everything's made for them. Then why the fuck? Right. What is a smart challenge? I don't know. Let me ask my phone. Watch this shit. Okay? Watch this shit. Oh, is it not on? Is it starting? It's starting. What are some smart people games that groups could play that would really determine if somebody is smarter than the other or not? Zendo. The master creates a secret rule. Other players build structures, and the master tells them if that structure follows the rule or not. Well, that's the puzzle. That's the stupid fucking puzzle. Decrypto, pattern recognition, and linguistic nuance. 2 teams have 4 secret words assigned to numbers. You must give your teammates clues to help them guess a 3-digit code, like 321, without the other team figuring out what your secret words are. That's interesting. Obfuscation and encryption. Yeah. Diplomacy. The concept. A map of 1914 Europe. No dice, no luck. You move pieces based on negotiations with other players. This is stupid. This is really dumb. Hanabi. Deductive logic and theory of mind. Hold your cards facing outward. You can see everyone's hand except your own. We did that with the thing on the thing. Right. Well, you've described all of the crap that they attempted to do in the Mr. Beast games, comma. Is there any shit outside of those, like, simple-minded little crap games that you came up with right there that would actually be fun and innovative and not just, like, simple deduction bullshit games like you're coming up with, question mark? Great. Fair point. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, no shit, you stupid ass AI. 4 to 9 players represent alien races with totally different mechanics. You're trading clues to run converters, engines, and get more cubes. What are you even saying? Sidereal confluence, complex engine building, and negotiation. It just goes back to the same, like, this is what you can use for a brain. Cutthroat economic modeling. It's always just puzzle, convince, puzzle, convince. You have nothing outside of simply convincing and puzzle games, period. You seem really dumb right now. Forget puzzles. It's about valuation. Oh, Jesus. The quant test. You have an infinite amount of money. The catch, you bid on companies. The catch, a person who spends the most total money at the end of the game is automatically disqualified because they spent too much. Right. That's better. I want to say there is also tests like that in this fucking game. Yeah, the money test at the end. There's literally one at the end. God damn it. This is stupid. So you've came up with nothing. So you've came up with nothing that isn't already included in Season 2, which means that I guess there is a decent amount of these types of smart people games in Season 2. Just, comma, what is the expectation of smart people games to the individual? I guess that's what really determines whether these are good games or not. Comma. Right? Question mark? All right. You're hitting it. I got it. So I'd say I'm smart because of what we just did there. And then I'd say that most of the games actually do fall within the smarty shit. Unfortunately, there's not many like smart people games compared to physical people type of games. I mean, we can go back to, talking about like courtroom drama from 1921. Ooh, it's a little RP scenario where you pretend like you're the judge and you're the jury and this and that. Blah, 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 blah. The person who's convicted gets disqualified. So we could do all that type of shit, but even then, I think they have a version of that as well in here. So it's like, it has been done. Then he did try. He tried. I'll give him that.
Who runs the obstacle course? Anyway, this course gets a 4 out of 10 because it's the same as the last game. Now we're on to round 3.
But to think that, a smart person can't leap a foot, sure they can.
So it's the same course, but now each team elects a captain, and that captain has to win their race.
Pick a captain. Each team is going to choose a captain you trust to represent your team in a 1v1. what?
Which is honestly pretty crazy. There's a lengthy sequence where Jimmy Beast asks the contestants if they want to switch teams.
I'm gonna give your teammates an opportunity to switch teams. If someone on blue raises their hand, they'll go straight over to white team.
For the record, these teams were made 5 minutes ago for the purpose of running this obstacle course. There's nothing at stake in the teams.
Well, it was after the coach or whatever. It was after the leads were picked. So if somebody thought that the other guy had a better chance at winning than the other guy who was picked, I mean, I could see the team switch being valid. But
and it wouldn't matter at all if one of them did switch teams.
And variables are
but
variables,
thank God,
you know.
Nobody does. 3 out of 10. Course 4. Right, so it's the same course, and it's basically the same rules as round 1, where if anybody falls into the drink, their whole team loses.
What's that fucking...
Except now, if
Fall
anybody
Guys.
wants
like
to, they can grab a few $100,000 and bring it to the end of the race. Nobody does this, though. Of course they don't. And somebody just falls into the water, and the race ends 2 out of 10.
Yep. Should have grabbed that money.
Course 5.
Yeah.
It's the same course, except now people have batons they can use to launch one another into the water. You'd think that would be kind of fun, but it isn't at all because everyone's really judgy about it.
We're playing a fair game.
We're not taking our sticks.
Why would you do that?
The only guy who pushes anyone into the water is called a villain over and over again.
Right.
Ian's a villain. Ian's villain.
You should have just let him through, man.
You're real tough. You're real tough.
And that's because Beast Game players hate fun and hate it for good reason, and Mr. Beast refuses to understand this fact and design around it. Anyway, this round gets a...
There's too much money on the line, and they're being too buddy-buddy about who gets it, so it's just what it is. And now, that's the part, is like, it should be more cutthroat, because there's that much fucking money involved. We shouldn't be having these puss games with these people, we're all here to kumbaya. Shut the fuck up. The people who made any types of moves should have default gotten something for being more in the fucking game. Background, they should have been paid $10K just for being more active fucking players in the goddamn game, you know? Just annoying.
1 out of 10.
Annoying that they're not even providing us with show to watch because they all want to sit there and suck each other's fucking dick. This ain't circle jerk games. It's fucking beast games. The fuck in there in beast mode, dude. Get the beasted. Dude, beast. You like jazz.
Because it's identical to the other 4 rounds. According to Jimmy Donaldson, Beast Game Season 1 cost more than $100 million.
Is it more than 100 million?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Of course.
I assume that the second season was also very expensive. Despite this fact, this episode spends more than 30 minutes on a single obstacle course that looks like it comes directly from Mr. Beast's weird amusement park in Saudi Arabia. It's not great. But now that that's done, we're on to the final game of the episode. It's a rehash of the first season game where they got players to nominate captains, and those captains were given the opportunity to take an ever-increasing bribe.
Attention, contestants! Meet me at the sandpit!
I don't have much to say about this because I've already kind of reviewed the game in my last video.
Okay.
But there is one funny thing. Beast says this right at the beginning. The money is going to go so high that unlike the last season, someone is definitely going to take this money.
This money counter is going to go so high that one of you is definitely going to take the prize this year.
Oh my god.
He's definitely implying that the pot is going to be higher this time, but it isn't. The money still caps out at $1 million, so
Damn.
I have no idea what Jimmy is talking about. Is he lying? I don't get it.
$1 million!
Anyway, I don't know. This was probably one of the most interesting things in the first season, but seeing it a second time, it is kind of unwatchable.
Gosh, you're now a millionaire.
JT, you slimy. I'd have gave you some money if you was that desperate.
And that's particularly true because Mr. Beast, who seemingly...
So somebody did ultimately hit the button, though, and they killed the rest of their team by doing so. Ouch.
Desperate for someone to take the bribe this time, pads the challenge out by shouting at people about how much they should take the money.
JT, you said that you just bought a house with your girlfriend Tori. You said that if you became a millionaire, you would love
He pulls out a script. You said you really wanted this money. You said if this opportunity was given, you'd totally take it. And you're not doing it.
If they're
you're
not
doing
intrinsically motivated enough to take $1 million, I don't want to hear somebody nagging them about it It's a 3 out of 10.
It's very funny.
Hey,
if I made it
sorry,
that far and I
so
had that,
I just need to talk to you real
I would have
quick.
fucked them over.
So one thing that comes up later on in this video, but which I forgot to bring up here, is that when JT takes the $1 million bribe, a woman walking away who was booted off the show goes, "Greed is idolatry."
Ladies and gentlemen, you learned a very important lesson.
Oh.
Greed is idolatry.
Which is such a perverse and kind of upsetting moment, right?
Yeah.
Because this woman, she literally won $1.8 million on the last season of Beast Games, you know? So that's crazy.
She can fuck
what
right
really
off.
matters to
She can
me
fuck
about
right
this
off. I
scene
remember
and
that
what I've
part.
been
Fuck
watching
that
and
shit.
rewatching
Fuck,
and
I'm-
reflecting about for a while.
So I'm kind of anti-religious. I don't like that type of shit when these fucking grandstanding fucking fake-ass moralists do this type of shit to each other. Fuck her. Fuck her and her dumb shit. She was just there to fucking win just as much as they're idolatry. Then back the fuck out of the game and give somebody an honest fucking chance if it ain't gonna be you, bitch.
While now, really, is that when
Damn.
the woman says greed is idolatry, what seems to play is a kind of fart sound effect, a kind of farting sound effect.
No, I don't know.
Greed is idolatry.
Greed is idolatry, she says, and then it goes.
Greed is
It's
idolatry.
idolatry.
Peace.
Do you hear that that sounds like a big, juicy, wet fart? Okay, so back to the video. Bye. Episode 4 of Beast Games was probably the one I was most excited for.
Very
it's
nice.
a Survivor crossover
Money
where
is
some
Satan.
contestants get.
But I'm here to suck Satan's dick. But you can't be here too for Satan's dick. Ugh.
To compete for a private island. It has Jeff Probst and everything, so, you know, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
In the end, though,
That was
I don't
great.
know. I found the whole thing just a bit
Oh,
disappointing.
come on. Let it go. It was like a typical Survivor. They even did the whole fucking thing and shit.
Game 1. Before we get to the island...
That was fun. You didn't even let them get... They did the whole thing. They had the buffs. Is that even this part? No, that's that later too? Or is that just now? It's just all now? Oh, I'll let you play.
We have to
Okay.
determine who's going to get the opportunity to play for it.
Hit
And
play
you know
on
what
the
that
video,
means, don't
fool.
you?
Okay.
Cannonball treasure hunt.
Yes.
Everyone in Beast City searches for one of 10 cannonballs that they need to shoot out of a cannon to get to the island.
This one's for my wife.
So I don't know if you can call this a game exactly. It's more like noise. It somehow reminds me of Blippi, the iconic children's entertainer, though.
Is this you acting like so that's Blippi, right? So Blippi would be the digger, and then the purple car is his friend who's getting shit on, right? Is that that's the references we're making right now? Okay.
And for that reason, I will give it a 5 out of 10.
Cowabunga, dudes.
Okay, we're on the island. We have our competitors. What's a better way to start this bad boy off than with a classic Survivor obstacle course?
Yes.
So by the standards
this
of
is
Beast
probably-
Games, I think this is...
Yeah, so by the standards of Beast Game, I think this is probably the best fucking actual like game that they had on the fucking show, you know?
a great challenge.
Right.
There are multiple elements. There are a few puzzles for the smarties.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Beast said
Oh, and then the puzzle even took longer for the dumbs to figure out. Like, how perfect. How fucking perfect.
says that the Survivor crew made this obstacle course.
It wouldn't be a Survivor collab if we didn't let them build the first challenge.
Oh my god.
And that makes sense to me. Yes,
Yeah.
it's less interesting than most Survivor courses. Like, look at the structure in some of these. Look at how they sometimes use the environment. Look at how much more aesthetically pleasing these are. But you can't win them all, right? This gets a 9 out of 10. Game 3
Well, it had to
is
be
a
Beast
classic Survivor
colors,
game.
okay.
Get a grip. The people from the team who won the obstacle course clings onto poles until they fall down. It's perfectly fine, except for the fact that before the end of the challenge, Jimmy Beast inexplicably bribes the players with $50,000 to get one of them down from their pole.
Which is fine.
$50,000? Man, wow.
To me, that just ruins things a little bit.
It
There is a
does.
purity to grabbing a pole and trying to stay on it for as long as possible, and that elegance and suspense is ruined with the bribe. What does this accomplish? How did Jimmy Beast actually think that this bribe would improve the game in any way?
Carl, bring it on in.
I don't know. That's kind of his thing. He just throws money in at random points. That's the sensationalism of it. So is there a way that the money troughs could be better introduced or introduced at later points? Probably.
It's just gratuitous and kind of thoughtless, and so for me it gets a 4 out of 10. And here,
I mean, he's looking to enhance the current game, not create a new one each time with this possible money give, but I don't know. Right, it ruins the suspense. It's just like the blocks and fucking knowing the answer.
Here we come to the final game. I'm not sure what to call it. The two people who hung to their pole for the longest get to beg for the island, and the other island dwellers get to choose who gets it. One of the island dwellers is Ian, who is basically just some guy, I guess.
This is a dream. Right
I'm
here.
a guy.
Not only Final Tribal Council, but it's Beast
I'm a
Games
guy.
Tribal Council.
And the other is JC, who famously took $650,000 in the last season that he was supposed to share with the rest of the Beast crew.
Right.
Already you might spot a problem here. There is no suspense in this vote. Everybody
Well,
is constantly talking.
when they were on the polls, they had agreed to blah and blah and blah dropped instead of blah staying up. And if it was blah versus blah, then blah would have had a much better chance of winning the island than blah. But instead, it was blah versus JC or whatever the fuck. Jesus Christ. So that's what we got.
About how JC stole money, and so there's just no reason for people to give him a $1.8 million island.
What was it?
It's not
August, or
50-50.
who was
Like,
next
no
to
one's
him?
going to vote for JC. It's basically like 95% chance at 1.8 million.
I can't
Right.
blame Jimmy for the way his games turned out, but I do think
So the cash opportunity actually made it so the next game, that one, was more faulted, was less suspenseful. You're not wrong. Okay.
we should blame him for the fact that this sequence is like 12 minutes long and pointless and deeply boring.
I mean, at this point, what would the $1.8 million prize
Was it him?
help you
I think it
further
was him.
accomplish?
I think it was literally that kid. So that kid was still hanging and was like, okay, I'll take this and get down or whatever. I forget what happened.
Help
but-
you further accomplish.
And he was one of the smarts asking this very boring question. So
the 1.8 allows me to set my life up for my children.
The reason why a tribal council on Survivor is fun is because people have things to talk about, strategies and drama and stuff. They're also fun because Jeff is there and so deeply invested in the story of his contestants.
So, Christy, I'm guessing you're the one who told him no haikus?
But only because I love him so much.
I watched some Survivor for the sake of this video. It had been like a decade since I'd last seen an
Yeah.
episode, and I was just blown away by how much Jeff leads the conversation, how much he knows about the players.
You're sitting on the hammock thinking haikus, but how do you do that with your life on the line?
Even in the last episode of the season, where the jury decides who wins the show, they have conversations about who played the best games, who backstabbed whom, and it's a reward for the audience who watched a full season of this show and got to know these
that's
people.
tasty as fuck.
When I look
right.
at your
It is a
game, I
reward.
can't help but make this comparison between your strategic play and the behavior of a dog.
But what do these guys, Ian and JC, have to talk
Oh,
about?
shit.
Just how much they want the island.
I worked at a
Yeah.
corporate America job for
I really
14
wish I had
years.
see.
6 to 7 days a week for 14.
And you act like you're poor, and you act like you're even fuck, man. So Jimmy, get some fucking actual poor people. Give me, give me money.
15 years.
How much they deserve the island, and how when they win the island, they'll really help out the other contestants
babies.
in
We're just
some
Nepo babies
nebulous
sucking
way.
off Nepo
It's
babies to
not
be more
interesting.
Nepo.
The only
It's
thing that
annoying.
makes the sequence remotely watchable is that JC is there and has to atone for taking his money.
I've had a lot of time, Jeff, to reflect on my decisions.
But that was last season, and it was overplayed then. I just can't look at this shot of JC surrounded by burning money again. I've seen it enough times.
Yeah, I agree.
These people just have nothing going on. No
Nope.
relationships with each
Nope.
other that can actually be explored, and nobody to really talk to them. Mr. Beast
no.
is no Jeff Probst. He just sits there and forces people to make annoying speeches for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, but like you said,
A
there's
lot
not much
to
depth
take in,
to them,
but
to the game.
Appreciate you being open and transparent with everyone.
Thank you.
It's not good. It's a 2 out of 10. And I guess that's my thought on the episode
Okay.
as a whole. It's probably better than your average Beast
What?
Game app, but it just kind of made me think about Survivor and the
I think it's vastly better than a 2 out of 10. It did make me think of Survivor, but that wouldn't be a negative. That'd be a plus. So I'll go like 6. I'll go like 6 out of 10. It was pretty good. The game picked up. They got a little. I felt that they grew closer during that, and that the rest of the show really picked up because of that. They would have more to talk about. We would know their characters a bit more after that, you know. But okay,
comparison
I'm coping.
is not very
Or whatever.
flattering. Episode 5. Beast this.
Okay.
So episode 5 just has one game, and it's a game we saw in the first season. The contestants get into groups of 3 and walk into the cube, and one of them has to self-eliminate.
Yeah, and they get a pizza or whatever. And,
3 people are going to enter each cube,
you know.
and only 2 are going to come out.
As was the case in the
Three-
last
three
season,
men
most
enter,
of these
one
groups
man
just play a
leaves or
game of
whatever.
chance or whatever. But this episode is interesting because it has the highest
That's
high
my
of the show
favorite,
so
Road
far,
Warrior.
and perhaps the lowest low. We'll begin with the high. One group decides to draw cards to
Thunderball,
see
that's
who
what
will
it's called,
self-eliminate,
Thunderball.
and the guy in that group cooks not
That
one,
guy.
but 2 decks in order
He's
to
the
get
one.
the person he wants off the show.
Took a deck of cards, ordered it 2 through ace, and I had an idea to kind of front load the deck and understand where the highest cards were. I think she understood that.
Oh, yeah.
Shuffled it a couple times. I had already pre-prepared another deck of cards.
It's really fun and nasty, and
That's gross. That's really good, though. That's gross, but it's good. Now, what you should have done is, still by luck, had arranged them so you knew that if she super cut it, that you'd still pick that one. But that'd be more skill-based. If you really wanted to make sure you didn't fuck it up at all, secondary deck. That's pretty smart.
I like seeing players actually engage strategically in these challenges. It's not just this guy's little trick that I like, though, but the fact that nobody judges him over it. That's not totally true. In the reunion episode, they trot out the woman that Jack betrayed and try to get him to feel bad.
She was kind of messed about it.
jobs.
Yeah.
You know, I work hard. I'm a hard worker.
Don't feel bad for Sue here. She could only afford all that plastic surgery because she won like Survivor twice or some shit. Don't feel bad for her.
I've never had the money to really, like,
You did. It's on your face. Whatever you're gonna say next, you had the money to do that. You spent it on your face.
be financially secure.
But
You have had the money to do that, and when you were financially secure, you decided to get facial reconstruction surgery. So
in the actual show,
whatever the fuck you want to call it, you know, Botox, this and that, you can heavily see the many places where you got a lot done. A lot. You look like that one dude. You look like that dude from the fucking UK or whatever. The infamously just way too much fucking. How much does your face cost you in your life? How much do you have to drain your face every year? Just drain your face, right? Like hook up a plug to it and just drain that shit. Any answers to any of these? Okay.
Says anything. It's a rare moment where
Don't cry. It's gonna fuck up your I don't know, Botox, farts. Bo says a lot of shit, doesn't he?
contestant is left to play the game in a way that's conniving and fun.
What is
And I
this?
value that about it.
Okay.
And if this was the entire episode, if everyone was equally scheming and horrible, I'd love it. But see, therein lies the problem. In this episode, not 1, not 2, but 3 separate cubes are resolved because one of the people already got money from the show in some way, and so
Yeah.
didn't feel right taking a spot in future episodes.
Stupid.
Jeff already got $10 million, so he self-eliminates.
He's turning down a spot in the top 13 for you two.
Thank you, and I promise that we will fight as hard as we can. This means so much to us.
The guy who took $1 million bribe in the bribe
Sorry.
challenge, he self-eliminates.
I feel like I took John out already. I can't take you guys out.
Alright, I'm just gonna get this haircut. I'm gonna get a barber.
And the guy who won the island,
Good
Ian,
luck, guys.
he
And
self-eliminates.
it's all kumbaya shit. Yeah, I fucking hate it. I hated the whole thing. Yeah.
It's official.
Well, I mean, it makes sense for him. He just got the fucking island and blah, blah, blah. And nah, 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 nah. But, I mean, they did bully him into it, so it doesn't make sense. Fuck it. They did a game. They didn't bully him into it.
Wow.
That's not a game from that. That's just them playing the game. Shut up.
True, genuine human being. Deserves the world.
So here's my thought, and you can tell me if this is controversial. This is
Okay.
actually your big flashpoint in the video. Everybody gets
right.
to comment on if they agree with me on this one.
Okay, let's
and I
go.
hope to see the people who agree with me, I hope to see them go, rah, rah, Big Joel. And I hope to see the people who disagree with me go, not this time, honey. So here's my thought. If somebody wins so much money that them being on your show is totally pointless, why not make it so they're not on your show? Why keep the person who...
Not this time, honey. I just wanted to say that. Why not make it so they're not on your show? I see what you're saying. Okay, continue.
took the big bribe or won the island on the show. Just kick them off when they win, you know? They'd no doubt be elated to take that deal. Why bring...
It's like when you showed that footage of the man who was punted. He was punched into the mud. When you get in the mud, you're done, buddy. You're done. You got mudded. You don't get back up and keep ninja warrioring. You fell in the fucking water. You're fucked, dude. You lost your run. So especially if you pull off with fucking 10K, yeah, you lost your run. Get the fuck out.
Bring Jeff back, who already won $10 million last season.
But there's
he
a
said
point
when he
to
left
it.
that he wanted to be a good steward.
There's a point to it, though. So Joel isn't thinking about later on in the series when, yeah, but they'd then have their total winnings as characters to fight against each other in the latter part of this, the bidding war for the biggest company or whatever, right? That's at the end of this. So,
Steward for season 2.
I wanted to help make sure there was a good.
so I understand where Mr. Beast wanted that money game. He wanted to roll over the money game, okay? He's trying to make money games. And it's difficult to put in money and still keep things genuine. And that's what we're finding here, like time and time again. It makes people act weird. It makes them do this camaraderie shit. It makes them turn on each other. He's trying to show that through a lot of this. He's trying to show what money does, that lack of, or whatever, camaraderie, cash-roddery. You know, he's trying to show
Steward
that.
for season 2, and I think hopefully I've done my job.
Yeah. Let me know if we should bring him back next season. Until then.
Thanks, Jimmy. Appreciate
Take
you.
care.
Okay. You know, I don't think we need one of those. Instead, my
Handsome.
idea, again, tell me if you disagree
The old silver handsome wolf leaves the show. That's too bad, huh?
with a rah-rah Big Joeler and not this time, honey. But my idea is...
Not this time, honey. Did I ultimately agree? No, not this time, honey. Okay.
we should just have the people playing the game play the game. Like, they should all
there any
be
just
there
not this
to
time, honey?
win the game. But no...
Let me get a not this time, honey. Not this time, honey. Can I put it in? I'm going to do it. I don't see any not this time, honeys. Are you kidding me? Damn, dude. Let's... Okay. Not this time, honey. Okay. Bang. We got it. Not this time, honey. Not this time, honey.
3 cubes out of the 7 total cubes are completely pointless. It ruins the game and it sucks the fun right out of the room.
And
I know
that's
this came up in
3
my
out
video
of
on the
7.
last season,
Like,
but I am just
you have
so
4
tired
left, you
of
know?
the over-the-top moralism of Beast games.
Yeah.
The fact that we, as an audience, are constantly asked
Donut,
to care about the people
hot
on the
dog.
show
Pick
being
one.
virtuous and
Gun if not.
self-sacrificing. Game
Yep.
shows are selfish. Beast Games is selfish.
Right.
It is a show about winning money for yourself. I don't need to watch a bunch of millionaires virtue.
So throughout this, and then you didn't show the buff guy, the big buff dude yet, the big strong guy who does a lot of bigger moves later on in the game. But we're seeing a lot of these bigger players right now. Those aren't actually the fucking people who are, in the end, the biggest players. Like, they're not even the ones who make the biggest purses in this. So
Signal about how they don't want to proceed in the show, and the fact that I have to see it is not the fault of those millionaires, but of the production itself. I shouldn't have to watch a person who's on Beast Games to win $5 million say that greed is idolatry when somebody takes a bribe.
yeah, that bitch
Greed
really needs to
is
fuck off. She
idolatry.
really needs.
And I shouldn't have to watch this. I'm giving the whole cube game a 4 out of 10.
Okay.
And you know what? I don't give a fuck.
I'll go even like okay, 4 out of 10. I'll get with that too. That they weren't more tortured to make that fucking decision, that they just fucking gave up. They just gave up. So annoying.
If everybody in my audience says, not this time, honey, I don't give a single fuck. Episode 6.
You didn't show that one moment where that one chick just went like this, like she was ready to run, and then just stood there frozen and didn't run? Is that later or is that now? I think that's later, actually. Let's wait for it to happen.
Beast takes the remaining 13 contestants and gives them 1 strong guy challenge and 1 smart guy challenge.
Okay.
And the winners of those games get to decide 3 people to send home, and it's fine. In game 1, the contestants have to hold on to a rope, basically.
I don't like that one.
A smart or a strong?
They have to hold on
I'm not a fan of heights. I don't like the whole bungee cord theory. I don't like none of that shit.
to a rope longer than the other people. And you know,
I mean, I don't mind heights. I'll stand on like a tall cliff over the fucking... I'll stand over the edge of a fucking cliff at like Lake Superior, right? Like I'll overlook death. A hard wind could tip me, you know? I'll stare over that shit. I'll creep out the ledge. I'll look over that bitch. That's fucking gorgeous. I know so many ledges I've crawled up to. My uncle, when we were in Oregon, he's like, what the fuck are you doing? I was on like this peak. I was looking over the ledge and shit. It's fucking great, dude. It's beautiful. Just to imagine, like, just jump down there and just fucking kill yourself on the rocks, you know? Just fucking beautiful. So I like to imagine that. I've seen it in a lot of movies. I like to see that. I like to imagine that drop. Like, it's just really pretty. It's really pretty, you know? Anyways, heights. But like dangling up, like being a solitary object stuck up high, no thank you. It's like, that's the fear of airplanes. It's that solitary up high feeling of nothing around you, nothing but air, nothing but death in its own way, you know?
I'm not offended by that. I do think it's kind of sad that the
It's like
Survivor
reverse
episode just 2
suffocation.
eps before also had a lengthy challenge where contestants had to hold on to a thing.
Well, and then one of the first ones was then when they're hanging on to shit. And, right,
but at that point, I'm just being picky, right?
Yeah.
What do I want? A game? A special, interesting television game? That's
up.
stupid. We should all be happy with the rope dangle. It gets a 6 out of 10. Game 2 is the smart...
I'd give it like a... Well, the platforms would go back up and shit. There was a game to it. I'll go like a 5. I don't
challenge.
know. I'm not rating these. I'm just talking back to your shit. I'm not here to rate shit.
The contestants have to memorize and walk a path. The contestants, in theory at least, have to find a balance between helping each other so that more...
Interesting. What did you think of this one? Because at some point, this one guy just runs away with it because he knows the rest. And then somebody at the end does help him for like the last couple steps, I think.
Of the path is revealed and not helping each other so that, you know, the other contestants fall off and don't make it to the end. This is okay, I think. It's pretty similar to a game in Beast Game Season 1, which is itself clearly based on Squid Game, but that's fine, you know? What am I expecting? A new original fun TV game? Fuck out of here. My one real criticism, and I know I'm going to sound like a broken record here, is that Mr. Beast once again
I didn't see fucking Squid Games, okay? I'll let it go.
Designs the game so that people will play it in a boring way. As I said, the whole maze is designed around the idea that you only want to help your fellow contestants to a point, but nobody actually does that, refuses to help anyone out.
Nick, go slower. Go slower. Let us confirm with you.
No, he knows it.
Nice. Let's go.
And that's because it would come off...
And he's a hungry fucking asshole, that guy. #1 player of the game.
Mean and might even jeopardize your chances on the show. After all, if a person you refuse to help wins, your name might be on their chopping block. It's boring to watch passive, nice characters, but that's all that Mr. Beast actually encourages.
Attaboy, Nick. We love Nick. Let's go, baby.
Nice, Nick.
The other thing that's funny about this game is just how stupid the smart versus strong thing comes off now. Only 3 out of the 13 remaining contestants are on the smart team, and none of them seem to have any particular advantage in this collaborative memory maze.
And even
so the gimmick is totally bust. I can't emphasize this enough. The slogan for this show is strong versus smart. It clearly implies that at some point, strong and smart people will face off against each other in some way. But this never happens, not one time.
It shows how even the dumbest jock still has a fucking brain, and he's still going to make the decisions that, you know, make the most sense, not just to him, but in general. So if that's what the game is based around, it's going to be too easy for people to just walk over it. Like, it's a basic memory game. Like, you flip this card, it's a flower. You flip this card, it's an airplane. You flip this card, it's a flower. The dumb jock will still know that it was a flower and a flower. You know what I mean? Okay.
And now almost all the smart people are gone, and none of them were ever appreciably smarter than anyone else.
We now have the smartest person and the strongest person in this.
Or if anything, it shows that the smart people were easy targets to the big, strong demons.
City.
And that the separation between smart and stupid. See, is it in the games or is it in the people? I don't know. Good point.
I think it's a 5 out of 10.
Continue.
But here's the thing about episode 6.
Okay.
Despite the fact that it's not very interesting, despite the fact that its best game is just watching people hold onto a rope for the second time in a row, it is, in fact, the last good episode of Beast Game Season 2.
What?
There aren't many episodes of shows that work.
What? I so disagree. Okay.
Episode 7 of Beast Game Season 2.
Dude, it's all stupid money shit ahead. Okay, destroy each game that I thought was decent and suspenseful. Let's go.
There are no games this episode. No gameplay occurs. It is instead a filler episode in a show with 10 episodes.
Yeah.
Perhaps the right idea would be for me to skip the whole thing. After all, the whole point of this video is to talk about games.
Oh, it's the one where the families come in and they hang out and shit.
But no,
you talk about it
what
for
we're
a
going
good
to do
minute.
is
Okay,
zoom
let's
in.
go.
We're going to walk through the whole thing. So
Okay.
after concluding the events of the last episode,
Yes.
you know, smashing a few hearts,
Yes.
we learned that today our contestants are going to get a little treat. Their families are here.
There you go. Yep.
There are 10 contestants remaining, so that's a lot of family to manage, and I honestly don't feel familiar with most of these people nearly enough to care about their moms or whatever. Like, who is this guy? His name is Corey, but I swear to God, I never saw him before this episode.
You're not wrong. Hair plugs or whatever. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. He became more important. We kind of got to know him in the Cube game when he was just broing with his bro the whole time.
So grateful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
Yeah, Mr. Plugs, sorry. I mean, this shit's natural, so I can just nonchalantly stab at your fucking need to keep yourself not bald. If I was balding, I would have shaved that bitch off a long time ago. Looks better than any 17-year-old hairspray cut. What are you doing?
For bringing my family into this city.
I'm sure
What are you
that's not
doing?
true.
I always critique people's hair, you'll notice, when it comes to this type of shit. Just don't bother. Just stop. Just fucking stop. Bald is awesome. I like bald, okay? I think bald is cool. I think bald has its own fucking spot. It's its own entire fucking different world of you have different styles you can do that aren't styles. You have bald. You have hats. You can wear hat without guilt because it's not going to make you bald. You already are. So, there's so many things you can do. You could put on fucking masks and shit. You don't have to worry about this big fucking dumb shit. You know, you don't have any of this. You don't have to tie it back. It's not going to rip your head off in a fucking airplane jet. There's so many things that having hair is fucking annoying. You never will. You never have to deal with that. Congratulations. What looks like shit is this half done fucking way back here. You got a little dollop up here. Stop. Fucking shave your bick your fucking head. Bick your head like a fucking Olympiad and get the fuck over yourself. Go swim. Go fucking swim.
I'm sure he was around, but I legitimately didn't know
Bick
who he
your
was.
fucking head.
And so his family reunion, it didn't land with me personally.
I don't know if you've got actual plugs. Just thin hair and the need to push these down. You see how he's flanking his hair? It's just covering up. It's its own fucking unique comb over. Comb forward? What do we call that? The comb peak? The bald widow peak? How do we do that?
You might say I'm being too critical here.
I'm
the
not.
last season also
You
had
might say I'm being too critical. Okay, fine. Fuck his hair. Continue.
a family reunion when there were 10 contestants remaining, and that wasn't such a big deal. But the difference here is time. In the first season, the family stuff takes 6 minutes, and in the second season, it
a whole
takes 14.
episode,
They hug
right.
and cry. They eat a Mr. Beast feast turkey yummy
I gotta
dinner.
fucking stretch for a second.
Wow.
Give me, I'm right here.
They have not
I'm right
one,
here.
but 2 ads. One for Starbucks and one for T-Mobile.
So crazy.
Well, it's a 24/7 Starbucks.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, Aubrey's dream. Raise your hand if you don't have T-Mobile. Any of the families that came here. The city magenta. What if I told you T-Mobile heard you're coming here? That's not feasible?
I do remember that. I do remember that.
The people all say goodbye to their families, and this
Lunch
sequence
flea and shit.
alone takes 3 minutes. It's
Damn.
genuinely unreal.
And then they fucking
We
eat
got
at the
way
table
more time
anyway.
than I
you
thought
know?
we would. Well, it was a pleasure that we got to
That's not my
spend some
nuts. I was
time with
pulling
you
up my skirt.
guys.
Thank you two for making the trek out here.
Oh yeah, it was Thanks
great.
for having us.
But okay, now we're getting into the good part, the game. We're 24 minutes
Okay.
in,
The
so
game.
3, 2, 1, blast off.
2, 1, blast off. Is he gonna say it?
Mr. Beast takes
Oh,
everyone
come
to
on.
a field to bury
come
them
on.
alive. Everyone gets buried except for
So-
one guy, Nick, who they made a captain.
As a claustrophobic bound individual, no. I also watched Kill Bill 1 and 2 recently. It was fucking great, dude. Wow. Really good fucking movie. No duh, but I forgot how fucking good those movies. So I just watched the first one. I was gonna go to sleep, and I was like, fuck it. We're just riding this bitch. It was fucking great. It was good seeing the whole thing full through. It was really fun.
Part of this is Nick still doesn't know what we're doing.
And he won't know until they're all buried
Gotta
alive.
charge my
I kid
phone.
you not, this burying alive sequence takes around 10 minutes. We hear Mr. Beast say that the burying
Forever.
experience is very impressive, that his goons
Jeez.
are all very good at burying.
The guards burying all.
So annoying, and the whole time they're like planning and talking about it, and with the coin, and the bitch has the coin, and what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
All these contestants alive is a well-oiled machine. It's like a conveyor belt just shoveling dirt. This is so cool to watch.
We hear that it's a bit spooky for the contestants.
Yup, this is scary. I did not think this was going to be like this.
And we hear that while we don't know the game just yet, it's going to be very important that these people are all put in a box underground.
They don't know why, but for what we
some
have
fucking
planned,
reason.
they'll need to have complete and absolute privacy.
Right, so 36 minutes in, Mr. Beast tells us the game. Do you guys want to take any guesses? Do you have any thoughts? Don't leave a comment, just think it to yourself. Yeah, so the game is a carbon copy of Season 1.
Okay.
The episode where each player, in order, gets to take whatever they want out of $1 million pot. That's the fun climax. That is why they're buried alive.
This right here is only $4,000.
Annoying.
Visualize it.
Oh my God.
You could have 250 times that amount.
It may, minute by minute, be the worst Beast Games experience I've ever had. There was no game this episode, and so it doesn't get a score. So, okay,
Right.
we're on to episode 8, where we
mean-
finally get the pleasure of the bribe game. So for the record, this is what I said about the secret bribe.
There was no game. Yeah, sure there was. They unbury them one by one, and it's just kind of like a favoritism thing where he's just picking who you like, who it went how you thought it would, which is the people who kumbaya'd on their little fucking stupid team. He pulled up all them first, one by one, in order of his favorite men jocks before the women, and it's just how you expect it. So, boring, stupid. All the 3-4 dudes who were duding together got all duded out at the same dude time, and the smarts were left behind, and blah blah blah. Right, stupid.
Game in my original.
There was a game, just didn't really pan out. Kind of shitty delivery. It wasn't really a game, but it was. But like, I mean, I guess you're right that it wasn't. You're just picking who goes up next. The game within that is just like, can you be a dick? I guess is the game. In which, yeah, a couple of people were dicks more so than the others, and then a couple of people trimmed off because they saw that somebody took too much when they agreed upon a different amount. So this big jock dumb motherfucker, oh my god, look at his face right now. What a perfect pause. So fucking, oh my god. So the big dumb jock motherfucker, wiggly hair, asshole. Asshole, fucking asshole, fucking asshole. He keeps doing asshole shit. And at the same time, people are just like reluctantly just kind of letting him like skull fuck all of them. So it shows you at a point, like even among the jocks and the dumbasses, there's a hierarchy. And eventually that one high school jock is going to be the reason why Columbine happened. I'm kidding. Is going to be the reason why some faction is going to get severely fucked and just not exist compared. And even those who thought they were at the top are now going to have to struggle. So it became its own like caste system of like who's cool and strong versus who's dumb and weak and poor. The poor is
original Beast Games review. So episode 8, I think, is one of the most tragic episodes of the whole series. It's just very boring and strange and unimportant, and with that dazzling sales pitch, let's crunch in. That's really quite damning. None of that is very nice. But the thing is,
Okay.
the game in the first season is way better than its equivalent in the second.
Oh,
That's
damn.
largely because of time. Season 1's bribe game takes around 20 minutes in all, and the equivalent here takes around 40.
This would be your fair share. And no one in the universe would fault you for taking this.
40 minutes of watching people in their Mr. Beast teriyaki beef jerky coffins. It's really not good TV. In the first season,
At least
JC
eat the
quickly
shit.
took
No one's eating it.
$650,000. It was a whole thing.
Eat
and
it.
that was good because it gave the game a clear event and a clear antagonist. This man took the big money.
I'm sorry, guys. I had to put my family first.
We all have family.
Tell us what you got. I took $650,000.
Now we have to spend an endless amount of time watching everybody deliberate. Somebody takes 100K, somebody takes 250, somebody takes 60.
I'm going to take $250,000.
So from the Jeff Probst shit earlier, we get to be him. We get to watch the game. We get to see the personalities. We get to see how they've acted towards big guy the last game, which I could just call him Maui and be done with it. So we got to fucking see how they treated each other in that case. So it's just more personality display to us. But, you know, it's not like we'd be giving that strong interview at the end of this. So any questions we'd be forming would go unanswered. I don't fucking... Anyway.
It gets old fast, and there's really not much to say about it. It gets like a 3 out of 10. Episode 9, we're winding down. Things are starting to... We're tying up loose ends. So I know what you're thinking. Beast Game sure is pretty cool, but there is one fatal flaw that it has. For the most part, it just takes place in Beast City. And sure, Beast City is cool. It even has a Starbucks that everybody gets to suckle on for free.
That is a real Starbucks with real baristas in it.
But this late in the show, I think we could all use a change in
scenery.
Show that
clip like
and
3
luckily,
more times.
Mr. Beast knows just exactly where to take us.
Okay.
That's right. You asked for it and you got it. We're going to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
I asked for that? Please don't. Please, I don't want to go. Please don't take me there.
So they take their Lambos to the big soundstage in Riyadh, and we have our first and only game of the episode. People have to vote who to send through for the final round.
You 10 will decide which contestants make it to the final game.
And they can bribe each other with the money they took last episode. It is precisely the same as an episode in season 1. It's genuinely kind of hard to explain how this episode feels. It has a weird claustrophobic energy to it that evades explanation. Maybe that's because it's the second time I've seen it, so any novelty that was originally there is gone for me, or maybe it's because it's just so tonally flat. For 45 minutes straight, we just watch these people bickering amongst themselves.
That's the game. I thought it was great. So I like Big Brother drama. I like that kind of shit. So what more could you ask for? And when Auguste was sitting there like flipping out in his little fucking den and fucking you could see him like watching Jim and Hannah or whatever fucking like scheming, and he was like, I know some shit's up, and he was like trying to like from his little cage and shit. I thought it was fun.
If I give you some money, will you vote me through? I'll vote for Jongus this round if you vote for Toonglow next time.
Yeah. I said I made a deal with Monica.
So what's he giving you money for?
Oh, is it Monica, not Hannah? Wait, what was the name? Uh-oh. Who's
like,
fucking Jim? She's fucking Jim, right?
15
They
now.
met there? So then there was also... They met there. So there's like a couple that formed there. It's a cute season.
But I'm giving you 15 as well.
Here he is. Here's Maui fucking kicking ass over here, stealing everybody's cash.
So I said.
Who are you voting for?
You.
It just blathers on, and I really don't like it.
What's that song? My name is Maui. I'm from Moana.
Would there be a number I could pay you for your vote?
So you're asking how much your vote costs?
There it is.
Basically, yeah.
Mr. Beast also tries to add
like
some
that,
variation to the game by changing its rules in extremely unimportant ways. Like at first, everyone calls each other on the phone, but then they have to talk to each other in person in their glass cubes.
For this round, you are no longer trapped inside your pods.
So there could have been more done with these moments and like more forced. I apologize. More forced interactions here. There could have been far more of that.
You'll be forced to walk to the contestants you want to talk to.
But then they all have to talk to each other in a circle. But then they can communicate whichever way they like.
If you want, you can stand in the circle here. Or we just re-plugged in all your phones.
Anyway.
And you can go to your pod and privately call someone else's pod. Or you can follow someone else into their pod and talk to them there.
And it's really quite strange to me that Beast thought these changes in communication method would keep things fresh in a substantial way. Who cares how
They really didn't. And, right, unless it's forced, it's not going to really make any type of change in the style.
Players talk to each other. What difference does it really make? There's something almost tragic about these rules.
Well, just the knowledge that somebody's visually in the box compared to not But even then, like, you know who's calling who when someone's calling somebody. If you're really paying attention, you can see the pickup. You can see the call made, you know? Like, right, what's the difference between in person or just on the... Right, what's the fucking difference? That's
Rule
strong.
Changes.
What
As
the
though
fuck is
Mr.
the
Beast
difference?
knew that what he was creating was fundamentally boring, so he thought at the last minute, maybe if the contestants talked in a circle, that would change everything.
Yes.
It's a 2 out of 10.
So that
it's one
was,
of my least favorite.
That was a secondary aspect to the game. When he actually said, like, oh, now you can walk in each other's rooms. That didn't really... That was like a 1.5. It was like first game, maybe a game, and then the second game was when they were all forced to interact. But they didn't do it. They did Kumbaya again. As soon as they got him in a circle, as soon as they had him there, Kumbaya. Even if dude was trying to fucking take out Monica or whatever with the dollar, with the little flippable coin, even if he knew about that truth, there was still no, like, real suspension in that. But that is where the joy from this episode came for me. Is like, oh, he knows, ooh, what's happening. So you didn't want to bring that up because, like, it's not part of the game, but it is part of, like, the drama. The human drama, I feel, was a little bit more in this season, intentional, you know? And the games were based around trying to create that stirred emotion. So even though we didn't know the people, we were trying to get to feel for them on that type of level. That's what all the games kind of appealed to us from, you know, that cash prize type of shit I was talking about earlier. Anyway.
Favorite episodes in the season. Beast Game Season 2 final
then
episode.
You start rooting for
Game 1.
You know,
so
you
in the
develop
first
your
season, the
opinions
contestants
on
have to
these
throw
people.
balls into each other's
That's the
holes to
point.
get each other out. In the second season, though, what they actually do is kick balls at each other's hearts.
Which I thought was great. Because compared to throwing, inaccurate kicks can go, oops, I hit it with the left side of my shoe. It's going that way now. You know?
7 out of 10. After that, we have to see a lengthy
7 out of 10. So you must have liked the drama when bro kicked the wrong fucking heart.
sequence where the remaining contestants listen back to a
7 out of 10. So it was a good one, okay? So they're all targeting the chick in the corner, and they're trying to kick her fucking thing, and then the one guy was like, fuck it, punk, and then he fucking, just on a whim, kind of punked it towards his friend, bursted his fucking friend's shit right there. The human drama were the good parts about the games this time around.
pep talk they gave themselves all the way back in the first episode.
Think about those 3 beautiful
Not that it
boys
made the
you have.
games
You
any
need
better.
to do this for them.
Valid point.
You need to give them a better life.
You know, I
you
do
need a-
appreciate that Mr. Beast wants us to care.
I don't. We just get... Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. We just get episode 7 again, but for like another 5 minutes. I hate that kind of shit. I hated the Flup episode to begin with, but I dealt with it. And then to like have to like, ooh, these monitors, your life, what you said 2 episodes ago when we were still paying attention.
Care about and know this cast of characters, but I can't emphasize enough, this is not how you do it. It's not
No.
interesting that someone could really use $5 million or that they love their families, because these things are true about almost everybody. We all love money and our families.
Your goal is to take care of your wife and give a better life for your kids.
Your goal is
Remember
to
what the
this,
money
right? We
will
just
do
saw
for
this.
you.
We just
No,
saw
getting
this.
to know people on TV is a little bit like getting to know them in real life. You're not friends with people because they need money. You're friends with them because you get to know them and they're cool and stuff. But Beast Game, for the most part, just refuses to characterize people this way. There's a relationship on the show. 2 of the strong people make love, and the guy is like this annoying golden retriever.
Oh, you
man.
don't like him? I like him. I like Golden Retriever Man. He's funny. Golden Retriever Man. That's a good... He is. From BoJack, he's totally... Is that what it is? Is that why I like him? He's just Mr. Pickles or whatever the fuck his name was?
And it's not
You
like
got me. God
either
damn
of
it.
them are so special, but they're basically the only faces I recognize because they're the only people
And
who
she's
get
like
to do
she's like a beautiful sloth. Hey, I'm gonna drive this car or whatever. You've seen Zootopia, right? She's like the wife to that guy, you know? Or
anything,
like
who
his
show
daughter,
me something
you know?
about themselves over the course of the show. The other possible exception here is Jack, by the way. The boy.
Did you like Jack?
Genius. He's the one who cooks the deck in episode 5.
Yeah.
And he also has this, like, I think you should leave tier comedy sketch in episode 1. So
now my strategy is to be the friendly man that they want to take with them to the end.
You're not saying I'm strong just because I got a little light bulb? I get it. I mean, listen, the right to bear arms is right.
you know, you are kind of rooting for him. For the rest of them, all we get are these interminable sob stories that make the show feel like homework, and that's not good, in my opinion.
You can buy the house.
Yeah.
You can have the kids. Pay off Amanda's debt.
Game
this makes
2.
me want to skip your video.
So this one's kind of convoluted, but basically people have to hold onto a rope until they memorize the arrangement of a block tower.
It's that
like a fusion
game
of the
plus
first 2
this
games
game.
of the season, I guess.
So
Oh my gosh. I don't know, man. I'm nervous.
for me, from that angle and feeling that in a moment, I was like, oh, he just combined the 2 games. Okay.
Baloo?
I can't imagine how you're
So whatever the combination of the last 2 scores were for those 2 different games, chop it by 2/3, and so what, a 2 out of 10?
This game, this quick little game that ends
3.
before it begins, is
Yeah.
probably the best thing in the last 4 episodes.
Oh, come
It gets an
on.
8 out of 10. Game
Jesus
3.
fuck, man. Exact opposite. Everything I enjoyed, you seem to not enjoy about this. Okay.
3 contestants remain.
This wasn't made for you. Anyway.
They're given the option to take $1 million and leave the show. Some guy does that. And
You didn't like this one? No, it's kind of stupid. It's kind of stupid, but it was interesting.
And we move on.
Brett took the bride. Congratulations.
I don't know.
And while their hands were in there, he was just doing the same thing about, like, your memories, your past, your history. You have a lot to lose, don't you? Yeah, you got a family, right?
3
There's
out of 10.
a lot of
maybe
that shit.
4 out of 10 because I prefer it to. Yeah.
Come on.
I think 4 out of 10 is technically what this challenge gets.
Okay.
Game 4, the final game in the show. Yeah,
Okay.
so it's the same conclusion as season 1. The remaining 2 contestants.
God. Oh my God. Ugh. Am I tired? I don't care. So, main point.
Have to take turns.
I liked this game. I thought that was great.
Putting the $5 million check
I don't care if it's a repeat from the first season. If it's a good game, keep it in then, you know?
in a suitcase, and if the other guy chooses the correct case, they win. Twice in a row, Mr. Beast ends his $5 million grand prize reality show with a coin flip.
Did you hit it? Did you hit the $5 million check? Are you a millionaire?
Nope. Oh, he did.
And honestly, that really captures my biggest problem with Beast Games. At the beginning of Beast Games Season 2, I thought it was clearly better than the first season. I even told this to Mr. Beast, and he said, you know, wahoo! It had more skill, it had better games for the most part, it had a cute little better games for the most part. I told this to Mr. Beast.
I died at the bluff game. The bluff game was so fucking stupid. Yeah. There's some rough parts. There are some. There's some.
Beast, and he said, you know, wahoo! It had more skill, it had better games for the most part, it had a cute little gimmick. But in the end, I do think Season 2 is probably worse than Season 1. A lot of that comes down to the fact that Season 2 takes so much material from Season 1, material that was mediocre in the first place, and just does it again and makes it worse. In the first season, the cube elimination game wasn't very fun, but at least 3 separate cubes didn't just end with a person saying, you know what? I'm gonna go home. The secret bribe game wasn't good, but at least it wasn't terribly long. At least it didn't require us to watch people get buried alive.
I'm telling you, shotguns. Just make the, you know, if you don't play the game, I'm gonna fucking pull this shotgun at the back of each one of your heads and just clock that shit.
For 20 minutes.
You know?
The suitcase game was a
Just
boring
their
coin
life.
flip, but
You say you could win some money or you can die. Which one do you want?
luckily Jeff picks the right option in the very first round.
Oh, you better pick
and
the
that
right
was
option.
Kind of fun.
Yeah, of course you want money.
Now we have to see it again and see it for like 15 a boring
That's ridiculous.
for 20 minutes. The suitcase game was a boring coin flip, but luckily Jeff picks the right option in the very first round.
Oh, speaking of coin
and that was
flip.
kind of fun.
You didn't talk about the Monica coin and any of that. You didn't even talk about the Monica coin. Do you admit that that was a good little background tease and you just don't want to talk about it? Was that the 10 out of 10 game, and it's just such a good little side game that you didn't even want to mention it? Is that what that is, or?
Now we have to see it again and see it for like 15 minutes, and the two remaining contestants are literally the same guy. Who is this guy who wins? And who's Corey?
3 briefcases, 33% chance.
Corey, be honest. Do you think you're Lux right now?
In the latter half of the season, almost
Yes.
every game is a carbon copy of one from the first season, and this is on a show with no characterization, no interesting skills being demonstrated, no genuinely intricate game being played. The only thing to watch for is the variety, spectacle, and novelty of these games, and the show doesn't have that anymore. But this suitcase game gets at a potentially deeper problem with this show, and that's that I feel like it's constantly bullshitting me, pretending that it has stakes or depth or emotional weight when it just doesn't. You can't tell me that putting rocks on a scale is some complicated, intelligence-heavy task. I know it isn't. You can't act like it's a big, important deal to bury these contestants alive. They're a foot underground, and they didn't need to be buried in the first place.
No.
You do nothing with it. You can't have an endless Survivor-style vote where I'm supposed to care about which of these people win, because I know that you never told me who this guy is.
I am here for you. If there's ever a moment going forward that you need me to self-eliminate,
Who's that
you need me
guy?
to run through a wall.
You can't add depth to your obstacle course game or your bribe game with meaningless rule changes, because I know what watching the same thing for a second time looks like. Just be honest with me.
We're taking everything we did and all
Well, it's
these
like I
rounds
said, I
and
didn't really pay attention to the first season, so I mean, I can't think of it. So how much of it did I actually see? I don't know. I don't recall. Sometimes I'll catch like a minute or two or something, and I'm like, oh yeah, that entire thing. But I don't know.
jamming them together.
Fun, okay.
So with that lack of repetition in my brain and the repetition heavy in your brain, I can see where maybe I enjoyed it a little bit more than you did, you know?
Everything on this show is 1 inch deep, and Jimmy Beast just has to keep looking at me for 10 episodes straight.
Yeah, I mean, you seen the $10,000 pyramid? You think that's a deep fucking game? Right? All these fucking like money-based fucking games. I mean, this is a good money-based game compared to that shit. You gotta go back to fucking no whammies. Do you want that instead? This is way more entertaining than that shit.
And saying, this is awesome, right? This shit's crazy. We put someone in a box. It's like a simulation.
Beast Games, in its purest form, its existence is a simulation. An alternate world that this year, 100 Strong and 100 Smart have entered for the very first time. The simulation pushed players beyond anything they've ever experienced before.
So look, it's not great that the last...
You're not going to show the whole travel of the stupid little thing as it goes across every single fucking game, because...
game of Beast Game Season 2 is a recycled suitcase swap. I don't love that. But
That's
what
fine.
really adds insult to injury is that the whole time Beast has to act like...
Well, if dude just picked the first round, and we want to see the true potential of where the game could go, I could see where this one was very much supplying that. So it got down to like the last 2 or 3 cases. Like, that was
these
fun.
guys should be outthinking each other or something, using intricate strategies.
Is there anything you want to say?
That was well played. Appreciate it.
Anything you want to say to him? Before he shuffles this, it makes a $5 million decision. That impacts both your lives.
And they're like, both of you going to say a number? You just say the number that it's in. And he's like, no, I'm not going to say anything. It's like, yeah, what are you going to say to each other that's going to tip? I'm not looking at any cases. I'm not saying any numbers. I'm not doing nothing. And it's like, that's what it turned into. So it was just kind of boring. I agree with that part. But
End of the game, both players start just putting the check in a random suitcase with
and
their
then
eyes
like a
closed
blind opening.
because they're not interested in
Right. So it also just boiled down to the same cuck shit. So if there was a way that we could figure out to point a gun at these motherfuckers' heads, even in that last 20 fucking seconds at that last 2 contestants, like, if you don't pick, you lose. You're forfeiting. Fucking play the game. So, nope. They both took the gentlemanly thing to do instead of just blindfold picking randomly. Fuck this shit. So, find a gun, Mr. Beast. Find a gun. Kill them if they're not gonna play the fucking game. Turn into fucking Saw. Yeah, right. Do you want to play a game? Because if you don't fucking play the game, I'm going to fucking put this thing on your head and it's going to go on your fucking jaw if you don't say yes or no, bitch. So do the thing, you know?
Trying to bluff.
I literally have no idea what briefcase.
I don't know where it is. I went like this. I put it in there.
Read me.
And Mr. Beast obviously doesn't like that because the only thing he's ever wanted his players to do is lie
play
to each other.
and lie and do connive, do something.
So bluff.
And so he pretends that the contestants refusing to engage with this stupid game might be some big tactical error on their part.
But then they just get all happy and giggly and fucking euphoric and shit. And it's like, no, you're supposed to be at each other's throats trying to fucking steal the money from each other and deceive and shit. I think it's in 2. It's in 2. Say which one it's not in. Specifically, it's in 2. That's what he wants.
Up to chance. Or do you want to take it
Fucking
into
lie.
your hands? Just because it worked for
Fucking
him doesn't mean it'll work for you.
You won't be
Right.
able to read me.
You'll be able to read
It's
me.
a good thing if he can read you. Because then you can throw him off.
I got some thinking to do.
But like,
Right. You can throw them off, you know? Make them pick the wrong one.
we're all watching your show, Jimmy. We know that's not true. You can't convince your contestants or the audience that the suitcase shuffle is a complicated or interesting game.
Well, it's maybe not complicated. It's kind of interesting, though, the RNG of it all, you know?
Because we know, all of us know that it isn't.
I think I'm going to go 5.
Why number 5?
You know?
Just saw a little bit of a different reaction.
When you
The
asked him about number 5,
RNGesus of it all. Praise it be.
It's official.
The game gets a 2 out of 10. So basically,
Okay.
yeah, I thought the show was pretty stinky.
I can accept that, but whatever.
So that's the end of the video. I really hope
Thank
you liked
you.
it.
That was great.
I imagine that a comment that I'm
Adam,
going to get
Adrian,
a lot on
Aiden,
this video
Alex,
is, Big
Alex,
Joel, have you
Alex,
seen Dan
too many
Olson's
Alexes,
video?
Amanda,
have you seen Dan
Amy,
Olson's Mr.
Andrew,
Beast video?
Andrew,
How do you feel about
Andy,
the fact that
Anton,
Dan Olson was invited
Ash,
to Beast
Aubrey,
Studios, whereas you, one
Bailey,
of the most
Becca,
prolific
Ben,
Beast
too many
scholars
Bens,
perhaps
Blake,
in the world, was not invited
Brad,
to
Brendan,
Beast Studios? How do you feel about that,
Brian,
Big Joel? And how do you
Caitlin,
feel about Dan's
Cameron,
video? So I really liked
Carson,
Dan's video.
too
You
many
know, of course I
Carsons.
did.
It was
It
only
funny,
like that
it was
many, but that's too
incisive.
many.
You know, I look up to Dan Olson, like I think most people
Colin,
in the
Connor,
YouTube video essay community, and
Dan,
I'm lucky enough to also see him as a friend of mine.
David,
But here's the thing,
Derek,
and I'm actually saying this directly to Mr. Beast. On the off chance that he's watching this, which he said that he
Eli,
would. When Dan Olson
Ellie,
was invited
Emily,
to
Emma,
Mr. Beast
Eric,
Studios,
Evan,
he
Evie.
created a very critical video essay,
I'm
which
listening now.
essentially
What are you
drew a
saying?
parallel between the arbitrary manner in which Dan Olson was invited to the property and the sort of arbitrary, chaotic way that Beast Studios is ran, wholly, right?
The fuck is Dan Olson? Why are you sucking this Dan Olson shit so much? What is this? Dan Olson. Okay. Consultant. I feel like that's not it. Alberta. I feel like that is it. Okay, yep. Oh, this guy. Okay.
He's about to think.
Oh, this
you
guy.
Try
See?
not to call.
See how I watched it? See how I watched it a bit already? Okay. Oh, this guy. Oh, that guy. Okay, continue.
Company is defined by horrible inefficiencies, and one such inefficiency was the
See how I watched it a little already? I have no fucking life whatsoever. Anyway.
invitation of Dan Olson to the studio. Okay?
Yes, Jesse,
that was,
Jimmy,
bird's
Joey,
eye view of the
John,
point of the video.
Joan, Jonathan,
but
Joseph,
if
Josh,
I was invited to Beast Studios,
Julia,
I just want you
Catherine,
to know,
Katie,
I wouldn't
Kendall,
say
Kim.
any of that.
No,
Say that
yeah.
I was at
Kyle,
dinner at Red Robin with
Leah,
Mr. Beast
Leo,
and a number of other creators that he invited.
Lucky,
This is what I'd be
Lucy.
like. Oh my God! Thank you so
Oh my
much
God,
for
cool.
inviting me. Wow,
Dude, awesome.
This is crazy.
What this
3
fucking
weeks later,
sweet. Are you
this is
kidding
what
me?
I'd be doing. Tip tap typing, working on a video totally unrelated to the fact that Mr. Beast invited me to the studio. I might even be writing a thank you letter to Mr. Beast himself. Thank you so much.
Right, cool.
Thank you so much for having me.
Very
I might
cool.
even have an inside joke with Mr. Beast at some point. Maybe I'd be like, just as a for instance, like, you really showed that you had big balls with that one, Jimmy. I might say something like that. I might say like something about the fact that he has big balls or something, just to grease him up, make him happy. Here's the point. If you invite me to Beast Studios, you don't have to worry about what I'll say.
You have to.
I'll
If
say
you invite
something
me to
kind
B
of
Studios,
crazy about
you'll
it,
have
you
to
know
worry what
I'll
I
just,
say.
It'll
I won't
just
be
be
anything too
totally
crazy,
just.
but, you know,
I'll just be smiling.
you're gonna
happy.
get some rage
I won't
bait.
ask
It's gonna be
questions.
totally
I won't ask
just,
why.
like, off hinge.
I'll just be there for the ride.
Rather.
You know what I mean?
I'll just be like there for the ride.
Anyway,
okay?
thank you to everyone for watching
So-
this video, and thank you to my patrons for supporting me.
Zachary, Dakota, Bingy, wah.
Hello, friends.
Here's a couple game trailers and shit real quick, okay?
Good to have you with us.
This is Golf with Your Friends 2.
And welcome back to a beautiful morning and what I'm sure will be a thrilling round of golf. Although today's game may be different,
yes,
as the fairway appears to have changed considerably. My word. Well,
if you haven't played Golf with Your Friends, the original, it's got a couple more new courses and shit. It's really fun. Pick it up, play it. This one, fall 2026, so it's going to be a while.
How about that?
And it's really,
This
fun,
is going to be
because it's
a game to remember.
Or whatever the fuck. Yeah.
Golf with Your Friends 2, coming soon to a course near you.
The marble ball. Oh my god.
Wish list now.
Fun though. All right, what's next? Oh, Coyote versus Acme or what? Dude, we've been so fucking waiting for this shit. This is an Ultra 5K or whatever, okay? I made sure to change the automatic thing. This is full resolution you guys are seeing it in a smaller box. You like that? Shit.
Have you been horribly injured by a product made by the Acme Corporation?
Oh, it's fucking, what's his name?
Your
It's MacGruber.
fault.
It's fucking MacGruber.
someone to blame.
Name of the case is Coyote versus Acme.
What?
Wile E. Coyote. He is reckless.
That's what this is about?
We all know who's responsible. And all
Dude, I fucking love this courtroom drama shit overall, and to just take it this direction. What? Is that what this is about? Going into this completely ignorant. This is fucking
of his
sweet,
injuries
dude.
are self-inflicted.
What?
You've been settling Acme cases for years.
I could probably get you $250 for that.
This is your opportunity to really show people what you're capable of.
These companies think they can do whatever they want.
Oh my god. This like level of Roger Rabbit that I'm feeling just off this piano drop. Holy shit. Yes, these companies. Please.
Companies think they can do whatever they want. We're sick of it. Acme.
And that's the shoe. He's killing the shoe right there. Fucking fantastic, dude.
Nothing to see here.
Is there any dip in this movie? Is there the dip? Do we get some of that or no?
We really have nothing.
We both know it would be very
I'll say,
bigger or to become public.
Oh, dude, it's great. Fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic.
What is up, Doc?
What?
The Acme Corporation is releasing this film for account purposes only. We do not condone any of the storylines depicted.
That's fucking great, dude. You know, Acme sucks when their most loyal customer is the one suing them. Yeah. It's surreal that we're finally seeing public footage of this movie. Yeah. The way how cartoon enthusiasts and artists united and fought together against Warner Brother to get this movie out is a huge achievement in the animation community. Oh my god, it's so surreal that we're seeing movies happen in movie time. Maybe the movie was going to come out anyway, and that whole Streisand shit that you're talking about was just a ploy, a bullshit, and maybe it was just going to, maybe it was just being made and still just like coming out anyway. Oh yeah, it's just a thought. So you guys are sitting here like dying over, oh, fuck this big company. The big company is the one making the money off the movie. Duh. So anyway. Do you not know what I'm mocking when I do that? You guys seen UHF? You don't see movies. You guys aren't even movie people. So, I ain't got time for that. Oh, Fuck the Whole World by Oliver Tree. Oh, fucking great. Oh, should we listen to it for 2 seconds? It's, yeah, and then, yeah. I'm good, in other words. So that was great. Good trailer and commentary on Stupid. Twilight Princess, Courage Reborn. So it's like a HHDD, ADD version of Twilight fucking Princess. Which is kind of cool, but we're basically just watching the trailer for the fucking game then, so. Oh! Yes. That game is so fucking good. That game is so fucking good. God damn, that game is fucking... Ocarina of Time, fucking pinnacle of Zelda games. Okay, old man letting you know, Zelda game fucking good. Ocarina of Time fucking good, duh. Okay, Link to the Past is alright. I play it more and more, and I'm like, okay, my childhood is kind of struggling here, but Ocarina of Time is fucking solid, dude. And then, when you play this shit, it's like Ocarina of Time Plus, and it's like the real sequel, and he's adult Link, and it's everything you've ever fucking wanted handed right the fuck to you, and it's a beautiful fucking game. It is so well made. And not to mention, it appeals to the furry dumb shit in you too. You get to be a wolfman. You get to be Wolfman. Maybe not furry shit, but just you get to be a wolfman, dude. Cool. It's a man wolf. It's a man who turns into a wolf. It's not a wolfman. But anyways. Fire temple, water temple, blah, 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 this and that. This mobile, you're telling me mobile, that completely cheapens everything I'm seeing right now. It says homebrew at the bottom, but I swore it said Hebrew for just a moment. Okay. Mod support. Mad sport, bro. Is that proof of mod support or something? Is this you showing me texture packs? I don't trust quality of life types of wordings, because sometimes it's like, we added this thing that didn't belong, and it's like, I didn't want that. You know? That makes sense. That fight was slightly annoying, but still a good, unique fight to the entire... I like to bring this one up, actually. That was a fun... interesting device, the little top. It reminded me of a, Top Man or banana 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 ba ba da ba ba boop boop beep boop boo doo boop beep boop boo boo ba ba bam 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 ba ba bam 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 ba da ba 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 bam ba 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 da ba 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 bum ba banana bum ba ba banana bum ba 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 banana. That's not Top Man. Anyway, that fight was kind of annoying, but once you figured it out, it was great. And the temple, the air temple, was really cool. It reminded me a lot of a shit from like Skyward, which wasn't that good of a game, but in terms of like scenery and mechanics and shit, it totally was. But that was the best one. So, up-to-date, brand new Zeldas, this is the best one. I don't like the open world shit. Not a fan whatsoever. What was Tenchi Muyo? Muyo? It's the same as Tenchi in Universe. It's the same as Tenchi in Tokyo, friend. It's Tenchi. What? They're making a new Fokker movie.
All right, Fokker in Law. Did I even see it? How many Fokker movies are there?
So I'm going to watch him watch us. And we're going to watch him watch us. Watch that.
Oh, it's Ariana Grande.
I don't like your Saikuno. I don't like your Saikuno hair, Adam. I'm not a fan of the Saikuno look.
Shit. Holy God. 4K. Jesus. Universal. We're winning the culture war. Thank you. Actually, no, not thank you. You're fucking welcome, society. Okay? I was one of the only warriors pushing for a better future, and you all accepted defeat.
Don't worry. I test all the potential new family members with this machine.
And it's her. So movie ruined, right? What do you guys think about Ariana Grande being in the fucking Meet the Fockers movie? Didn't we already do this anyway? Is that Ben Stiller's fucking her, or what are we doing now? What is this? Why is she there?
Is your name Olivia Jones?
Yes.
You love Henry Fokker?
Very much.
So it's his kid then. So we're doing that type of story. Isn't this like Father of the Bride 2 or something?
Concept of putting the word fucker in the
Oh,
title.
okay. I thought you were going to go where
like
I was
fucker?
going with that. Right. Well, maybe not fuck her,
Is
but
only
fucker,
really
fucker.
controversial or interesting in the year like 1998.
Shut up.
Or like
That was like
the first one came out?
2008, dude. That was
You
so
have a
much
positive
fucking later than that.
impression
No.
They could say that.
No, that was so much later than that, and I'm not even going to let you have that. It was even kind of stupid and not that silly by the time it came out, but it was the concept alone. So, Meet the Fockers, first movie, 2008-ish, was I right? 2004, okay? So, I was more right than you were, bitch. Movie guy. I'm kidding, calm down.
They can say Focker.
You can say Focker? Yes. This was 2003, 2004. This is a year after I graduated. I was, 20, 19 or something. I think somewhere in there. Yeah, you could totally say fucker. So, you could say Focker, yes. We'd had, swear words in music for a good long time at that point. We had, The Chronic 2001. Oh, you couldn't swear when Dr. Dre released The Chronic. Come on. So anyways, 2004, we were well on that road to getting to corrupt. By 2008, it's my nostalgia for your entire generation. So,
Henry's family so far?
I'm sorry. I didn't just talk about SpongeBob for the last 2 minutes, so you weren't paying attention. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Hello.
I find it crazy that Ariana Grande is in a Focker.
Hello.
I guess they've all been
I'm Ben
successful.
Stiller, and I'm in a Soundgarden shirt.
Machine. It's funny to be on the outside.
If you got Stiller
Hello, I got a Soundgarden shirt on. You guys know that's from the 90s, right? And
and De Niro, then sure.
I'm more mocking the fucking fact that Soundgarden guys. Should I go put on my Metallica shirt real quick? They're cool, right? They're so cool, right? I'm cool too, guys.
He's growing strangely. Look at his fingies.
Why are you looking at his fingers? I'm looking at like his head.
Would you like to ask me some questions, Greg?
Okay, Olivia, do you think I hold...
He's got like the thing going. His fingers. What do you mean his fingers? Why are you looking at his hands, dude?
Henry emotionally hostage.
Is his hand real? Is that hand even real?
What is that, like a joke about his wee-wee?
See, her audio sounds weird here too now.
Wee-wee? Wee-wee? What is that, like a joke about his wee-wee?
Oh.
Like they
They're
had
in the
to
car.
get rid of something.
What are you even
effects
talking
did
about?
they put on her audio there?
Please.
You call him wee-wee? Wee-wee? What is that, like a joke about his wee?
What is that like a? I hear what you're saying.
Wee-wee?
Oh.
More garbly shit.
I don't care about audio, please.
I mean, not little. You probably have more.
Did you just?
Info.
Did you just? My heart goes out to you.
I mean, not little. You probably have more up-to-date info on it. I haven't seen it for a while, so please stop talking. All right.
That's kind of relevant. You're kind of right, actually.
What do you think of Olivia?
She's adorable, so smart.
I will always get sick of like putting a dog barking, growling sound effect over top of a dog with its mouth closed.
Oh yeah, I hate
That will
that.
always
Yeah,
annoy
any
me.
of that type of. Oh yeah, yeah,
Like,
I see it. I saw
We
it.
know that it's not making that.
Robber, and he was just mouth closed running. Yeah, that's bullshit. Hate that. Hate that.
He likes you. With one sniff, dogs can tell more about a person's character than a human could.
And now he's yeah.
For all we know, that's only been added in the commercial. That might not actually be the scene from the movie where he's running and not barking.
Yeah, wow. Happened before I could even say it.
So-
Oh, now he's gonna be barking and angry at someone else.
Yeah. And then that's going to be the thing the whole movie is, dog does not like Ben. Ha ha ha. Right.
I don't know if you were aware, Greg, but when we
That's Jinxie Cat. It's Jinxie Cat redo.
Oh, and Will Smith?
first met, I didn't think you were good enough for my pancake.
Yeah, I didn't notice.
But Olivia's a powerhouse.
People underestimate me, but actually, I was an FBI hostage negotiator. Oh, badass.
Here comes the airplane.
Be
I held the
less.
strings of the hostage taking.
Be less. How about you're a nobody? You're a bum. How about you play a role that's any kind of like regular fucking human ever? Go be in Euphoria and go overdose. Please, Ariana. Please be in Euphoria and overdose.
Again?
Vague. I'm kidding. I'm
Who's
kidding.
she again?
I don't know.
I feel like I've enjoyed her before.
Is her name,
Here's like strategic, emotional puppetry. That's how I'm gonna free Henry from.
Was she in like Bottoms or no? She wasn't in Bottoms. Beanie
Please.
Feldstein. Oh, Booksmart. Thank you. Yeah, Booksmart.
you, Greg?
I was not gonna guess Beanie.
Oh my God.
What do we do?
Beanie Feldstein.
Oh my God, you baby birdie, Grandpa Jay.
That is from. And then he hacks it up, and then it. What was that movie? It's in my head. It lands in a glass. It doesn't land in a mouth. But I'm trying to think of the fucking movie. And he's choking. And somebody put it there. It's one of my like favorite movies. What am I doing? What movie was that? Fuck. Don't you guys watch movies? Don't you know what movie I'm talking about? Shut up.
Outrageous.
They
Show
said
us something
fuck.
fucking actually.
They said fuck.
I'm gonna ask. Olivia to marry me.
What?
Hey, you sure she's the one?
Dad. Why?
I'm a little worried about Henry. He's so innocent.
Awkward that guy. What is he in that I don't like him in?
Ice Plunge.
And she's trained to manipulate people. I love the lengths that you go to for your mishpucha. Mishpucha. That means family in Yiddish.
I know.
I'm not that easy to tame.
I'm considering inviting Olivia into the circle of trust.
I don't know. See, I feel like my hair is good enough that I could have it at that length.
No, it's
But
not.
why would I want
I'll let
to
you
not be able
know.
to zip up my jacket? Right?
No.
After a certain point, it just becomes like so unmanageable.
Yeah.
Like
I was
I
saying
can
that
grow it
earlier.
out and have it be that straight.
No, you can't.
Women be jealous of me.
How old are
okay?
you?
Especially.
How old are you? You only have a certain amount of time before your hair is going to stop doing what it do at that rate. You're only going to be able to grow what you can grow. So what do you got? No. If you keep trimming it and snipping it, yeah, it'll like encourage, but it's only going to get to a certain length and it'll just kind of lay there comfortably. So where are you going to with that? It's not going to hit the ground. You're not going to, your genes, if they're not already showing you that they're going to like fucking take over everything, it's not going to go the way you want it to. So
Especially Spanish women, for some reason, they would always comment on my hair in grocery stores, and I don't know.
Yes, Mexican girls, especially when you look like a wrestler, like they like that kind of shit. Big fucking machismo, big long bushy fucking hair. They like the look of the like big brawly motherfucker. So yeah, you'll get some good compliments on your nice flowing beautiful fucking. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Yeah, you think I don't? You think this ego comes from nothing? I'm fat and I got an ego. How does that fucking happen?
Why?
It's because I got a big cock. Anyway.
I'm just saying, after a certain point, I want to zip up
What?
my jacket.
I'm just saying at a certain point I want to
Not get
unzip
it
my
in
dick,
my
you know, and get it all over your suit. Just dip it in that
not
bitch.
have to tie it up
and
in
just
a fucking
fucking and just
ponytail
ranch it down there. Just
or
fucking
whatever.
drip, just force
on this
drip into
guy.
your
Oh,
fucking
thank you for
suit.
noticing.
Add some flavor, you know what I'll stop.
You can't just waltz in there. I worked my ass off to get in there.
Oh, it's some like The Family.
It'll be an interesting weekend.
Race to the end?
Let's do it.
This looks like the most boring fucking movie. Holy shit. What is your premise? These characters?
Debbie Debutante hangs out with fam. The fam do be wild because of competition, yo.
They're gonna have some mild.
It's Ben himself as acting as the fatherly jackass to, you know, milk a cat or whatever.
Old
Okay,
squabbles.
he's milking cats. Okay.
One of them's a pop star. Like, I guess that's the.
You're so right, and I fucking hate this premise even just because of her. Just leave the fucking movie. Big fat fucking BBW ass bitch. That fucking Evie or whatever the fuck. What was her name? She should be the one. Argyle. She should be the one trying to marry the fucking kid, and then the whole family shtick is like, you gonna fuck her? She's so below your scale, and then she should be trying the whole time to prove herself to this shit family, and then just in the end, after all this failing, the family has to like actually value her and see her as a fucking human, and value her the same way that the son does. You know, a real family fucking oh, that doesn't sound fun. Oh, there's so much fun you could do with that. Shut up.
Selling point. One of them's a pop star, and it's an existing IP.
Right.
With the
Will you accept the pop star woman into your family? Shut the fuck up. This is so fucking... What
original
a fuck.
characters
What
that
a
you
fuck.
might remember. There's
Nope.
some sense of nostalgia for you if you're a millennial or older.
I might be, but that doesn't mean I'm going to watch fucking this shit, you know? I might, but in VR where it's completely free and nobody gets paid for it.
Yeah.
It's Ben Stiller. It's like I said.
That's what you end your trailer with? She fell. Whoa, bro! Do something fucking cool!
He killed her.
Statement.
I thought this would be an opportunity to get to know me, to bond.
How do you bond with an emotional puppeteer? I won't be your little Pinocchio, Geppetto, evil Geppetto.
What?
I'm a real boy.
Oh my god, they used the fucking Door Creek sound. I'm adding it to the list. They used the Door...
You see the non-reaction out of me and exactly what I said. Oh, it's Jinxie Cat of this episode. Oh, God, that was stupid.
Door Creek sound. I'm
All
making
right.
a... Damn, I wonder if somebody can help me with that.
Jump scare doggy. Yeah, I know.
Door Creek. Yeah. Door Creek sound effect. I've got like a good 30 things on here yet. One day I'll make a compilation.
It's already on. It's called like what? Foley Noises Volume 2 from like 1987. What are you even
Yeah, they
talking
sped it
about?
up.
It's this. Oh my God. It's on CD, dude. It's on CD.
What's this trailer called? Fucker in Law. Huh. We got another one on the Door Creek sound effect list.
There's other people doing this. You don't need your autism to do this. There's other people's autisms already do this. There's literally a site that tracks like all these onomatopoeias used in movies. So the Wilhelm scream used in what movies? And here you go. So a list of movies of the Wilhelm scream. So, I mean, what are you trying to do here? Are you trying to be the next guy of like the sounds related to the movie? Again, it's already being done. You're just gonna have to look. Oh, yes, I did recently view Space Cases. That's a. You guys remember this? It's really good. I'm not. We watched that the other day. We're not doing this right now. So, anyways, I'm just here to shit on Adam a little. No offense. No offense. That's what we do. I don't like Canadians anymore. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Actually, I do know exactly what happened. So Canadians are such sensitive dumb shits that my dumbass fucking president said, fuck you guys, and your entire country said, oh, fuck America then, eh? And you haven't dropped your fucking guard ever since then. Put your fucking elbow down and shut the fuck up and be the libtards that you fucking are. Be in your place. Shut the fuck up. Toronto in general, stop acting like right-wing QAnons, you fucking discards. You're libtards from a libtard country. That's worse than any libtard shithole in America. So, bye. Your most right-wingy shit is still libtard. Fucking idiots. I hate you. I hate you Canadians. No offense. The fact that I'm from Min, and you just think that we're not part of you, bitch, fucking arguably, Minnesota, some points are higher than fucking Toronto. Toronto can fuck off. There's some parts, your stupid fucking country, that are southern. They're hick folk, in my opinion. Especially over there in that or northeast corner. A little too far. They ain't farther down in fucking Maine. We got fucking Maine goes higher than goddamn fucking Toronto, whatever the fuck it's called. I'm done. AVGN.
It's an officially released game
It
on
says
a
fucker.
Nintendo console that says fuck.
It says fuck.
Oh my god, my life is complete.
That was you right now, Adam, okay?
It says fuck.
It's a movie.
It says fuck.
It's a movie that says fuck. All right. It says fuck. Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yes.
So today's curry is this. Straub thick. This is what you're used to. There are 4 packs. There are 4 bags.
Oh.
There are 4 colors. Oh, this is the type that you can microwave once. Oh, it's easy. Now I'll heat it up. I've warmed it up. Yes. Wait. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay,
Oh,
okay,
wait.
okay,
Wait.
okay,
Wait.
okay,
Wait.
okay,
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
okay.
Furry.
Yes,
Furry.
why?
Furry.
Why is this the thing you do? Why? I don't get it. This is
Furry,
great.
furry.
Why are you saying furry? Why are you saying furry? What the fuck?
Today's hoary furry dance had a stable axis, but the center of gravity didn't move, so it was compact, and it was revealed that there was no policy on whether to prioritize the axis or the center of gravity.
What are you saying? What are you even saying?
Here, let's eat.
Okay. What are you
This
even
is
saying?
super convenient. You can microwave it quickly and eat it quickly. Yeah.
You think pretty good?
It seems to have quite a bit of spice.
Yeah, good shit.
It's spicy.
Yes, baby. Oh yeah, this is the first one I've seen you
I
react
don't know,
like that.
but I think it's probably not that expensive.
No, I think you're dying on this shit. You are. That's the first time I've seen you go like.
So it's not like there's any goo or anything. It's just small pieces of potatoes or something. It's
Okay.
spicy.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, the spices are good. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think it says something like
You look a little unsure. You go.
51 types of spices or something.
Yeah.
I think it's like a spice scent from the inside shell, plus herbs.
It's like the spice from Dune or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I came home.
Okay.
I don't have much money, so I asked you to watch me while I change. Hey, aren't your ears standing up? They've been standing up all day,
Oh,
but
yes,
now
they
they're
are.
upside down.
Oh.
Like dogs.
Okay.
Like their hair is upside down.
I mean, they're kinda
Sometimes
curling,
it's flipped
so-
up, and they don't notice and just leave it like that.
Yeah.
That's probably it too. I guess
feel
you
ya,
probably won't
I
notice
think.
it like this.
I don't know what the fuck you're even talking about,
So,
but somehow
until
it
you
relates.
remove your physical
somehow
body,
it's related.
that's what it is.
How is this working?
This
Remove
black
your physical
tie is
body,
surprisingly easy to use.
folks? Okay.
It certainly is. Sugar's black and white sugar tie is also that. That's easy to use too.
Sure it
Please
is.
subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up.
All right, great. I will give you a thumbs up. Number 10. Dude, my ears are folded. My ears are folded down. There you go. My ears are folded down. Okay. What do we got? Oh, we got some TikTok. This is Scientology speedruns. I wanted to check this out the other day. This seems so fucking fun. All right. So you go in to the Scientology building as fast as you fucking can, and you just raid that bitch.
What you just witnessed was a gaggle of young men concealing their identities, recording themselves, running into a Scientology office
Yes.
building to see how far inside they could get.
Yeah, I saw this like a week ago or something. I didn't want to hit it quite yet because I noticed there was a couple extra people talking about it.
While blasting air horns while they recorded it. The first
10
half
hours
of that
ago?
description just sounded like the video you're watching right now. Listen, it's for blind viewers. At least one of them exists. This is
Take your mask off, you fucking coward. Just because of that?
an
I don't
emerging
want to watch your shit. I don't even want to watch you. I don't like your voice. I don't like your mask. What's your name? Oh, Swagger Souls? What are you talking about? He's not Schwager's
Speedrunning
old.
category
That
where an
kind
individual or
That's not the same guy.
a group of individuals try to get as deep into.
But I don't like that. It's triggering for me. Because somebody in VR chat talks like that. And I'm pretty sure it's Jason Thor Hall. But it might not be. So, is it you? I don't know. Because whoever it is has close ties with a lot of Californian motherfuckers. And Australia, specifically Zoneless Zen Zero, because you were wearing the Billy Zenless or whatever the fuck his name is, skin about 6 months before the fucking game came out. And you say, Spit, you're fucking crazy, you're schizophrenic, you're delusional. No. No. Nope. So they actually got a whole ass group in.
Dude,
Let's
the LA
go. I mean,
graces of.
I'll just look it up though if we're doing this. I'm not gonna watch quite. I mean, I'm subscribed, but that's because you got to keep an eye on your enemies. You know what I mean? Oh, Moist Critical already did
people
this.
speedrunning the Scientology HQ?
When?
I have.
5 days ago?
Oh, why
okay.
they're messing with them? They're scary. Don't they have a whole town in Florida they can?
It doesn't
like,
matter.
oh,
They're not scary.
It's not.
Religion isn't scary.
People just throw
These
those
people are
glasses on
pussies.
and bother people for views. But when it's Scientology, I think
HQ and tells other people.
Come on.
Going
Okay,
over
here we
their
go.
head.
Is this it? Is this it? Okay.
Don't do it. It's a cult. That's a cult right there.
Oh, that guy. He's great. This guy's amazing.
Don't do
Yep. All right, but that's not what we're doing.
You attack me when you.
Are we
That's like
running?
her-
Are we speed
Damn.
running? Are we getting to it?
Band-Aid on your face.
People
Are you
that
just watching
anti-Sci-
Audit the whole fucking
person
time?
Sci-
God
running
damn it.
around in the Scientology building. The most they do is get trespassed.
Yeah.
And whole-
So that's the most we're gonna do too. Is just we'll be done at that. Then.
So this is your bag of goodies, eh?
Yeah. Ian made a video where he's transporting a large fucking mountain cat. I just thought I'd preview this real quick, where Ian and Love are hanging out. It's like old times, and just to point it out and to be like, maybe check out his animal rescue videos. I love what Ian's been doing. It's fucking great. Thank you very much for making any part of the planet a little better, even if you're, socializing it or whatever. But yeah.
So we got.
So they make some food in the back of his car. So up here we have a
Is
taste
this,
test.
The dogs.
Yeah, yeah.
Tip to tip.
Tip to tip.
That's a good dog. That's a good dog. There's nothing wrong with that.
You know,
That's actually really good.
the little sear on the bun,
Mm-hmm.
the little toast.
Yeah.
It soaked up the flavor of the oil.
The burnt olive oil.
Yeah, it has like
The
a
shocky.
smoky,
Smoky.
oaky flavor.
Smoky.
The oak is not intentional.
Smoky
That's something
oaky, yo.
else.
Oh.
That's the Teflon.
Oh,
Like the
Okie
cancerous
okie
Teflon.
dokie silly okio. I'm an idiot. Right?
not a bad dog.
Yeah.
I will say.
Don't feel pressured again.
The jalapeno
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
is really pairing well with the
Meat.
kind of the undercooked inside. No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
cooked.
yeah.
It's cooked all the way.
It's somewhat
safe.
cooked, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Anyway, great,
Yeah.
great.
Oh my God. You guys wouldn't believe what that was. Wow.
Bum, 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 bum.
Nice.
Da,
This is
bum,
why I get the whole
bum,
stream playing.
bum, bum,
This fucking
bum,
dude.
bum, bum,
It's
bum,
like a.
bum,
He's
bum,
so far
bum,
away and so loud.
bum.
It's like a trike with a. It's
That's
a
the
vibe
original one, right?
With a speaker
Kinda, no.
as the
Yes?
seat. Well seasoned. Oh yeah.
That's all about you. Right? A candy. Oh, the quartering. So, Mudahar made a commentary on the quartering here. That's interesting. I don't really care. KKK. Never really watched them. Don't really care. I just thought it was interesting that Mood is covering all this Muda stuff that Muda always does, It is what it is. So.
One of the easiest ways to succeed. She cannot give an original opinion. Read some. Listen to this shit.
It's in verse 11 that says, "I meant that you are not to associate. Don't associate at all."
I see this SpongeBob font, and I'm fucking. She can't talk on my stream anymore. Everything that she's selling to people, the My Chemical Romance poster in the background when she's obviously not even old enough to be a fucking fan of that, etc. You know, all that kind of, what is she, like 26? Fuck off. My Chemical Romance. Hey, are you 36, bitch? That band is fucking old at this point, okay? Get the fuck over it. Helena's my song. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Oh, you don't even know the first CD? Shut the fuck up, you fucking Fairweather next gen fucking fake ass bitch. Why you gotta be such a gatekeeper? Cause some people don't deserve shit. That's why. Shut up, dude. I'm having fun. What about you? That's great. I see nobody's made any commentary despite any views I've had. I'll call you a cocksucker too. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
He's got the looks.
What is Tenchi Muyo? It's fucking amazing is what it is. The dude does not abide. Okay? We didn't start the landfills.
The problem is all the paper. Hey, don't worry about it.
How many states in the USA do not have recycling standard as part of trash service? These are what I call the hick shit garbage states, okay? Roughly half or more do not have statewide comprehensive recycling. These are what I call garbage states, where they think that Jesus is going to rapture all the trash off the fucking earth that God gave them. You people are the most ignorant pieces of shit I could imagine, okay? No, I'm not true. I say that about everybody. Great. So recycling in the U.S., okay? Do you know how to? You should. You just separate the things, you put in the little bin, so you got to do that in most places now. So tracking recycling laws state by state. I don't want recycling laws. I just want to know what fucking shit, garbage fucking shit states don't fucking do their fucking thing, okay? Now, I asked you a fucking question, Google, and I want a straight fucking answer. So I'm going to ask AI Google to do it a little bit better for me. And we're going to see that it doesn't know what the fuck it's talking about either. 23 states do not have any mandatory recycling laws on the books. Only 23. Did I say 23? Only 27 states have enacted at least one statewide mandatory recycling. So, that's it. It's the libtards versus the hicks. So 23 states are a bunch of fucking retarded hicks that don't understand what the fuck the world is. The other 27 states are something with a brain that understands that recycling equals money as well, you dumb pieces of shit. You're probably also the poor, shitty states, right? Oh, okay. Then fuck you. Maybe some places are just not deserving. Okay. When you insist on not being the ones who deserve, there you go. Okay? You want to live in shit? You want to live in Oklahoma where there's guaranteed there's no fucking recycling? You enjoy that. Okay? Enjoy that. Enjoy that. Ba-da-dang, dang, 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 dang. I don't use no lube. Great. Her husband, he's looking for you. Okay? Ba-da-dang, dang, 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 dang. He's got like 3 teeth left up here on the left, and he uses them specifically to keep a pouch up there. I got my pouch and my teeth up there.
The landfills are just too small.
The Martians did.
The problem is the Martians.
Thank God for the garbage man.
And that's the one I was talking about, the religious one. Thank God, right? It's always that type of shit. Like, Lord blessed this garbage pile, as it no longer doth be in my existence. Where do you think it goes?
I don't think we really have a problem.
I tell ya, we got a big problem. People don't know what to do. Hear them talking till they're blue. All that trash won't go away. Let's get real, it's here to stay. There's no problem, what's so bad? You don't care, it makes me mad.
Just take my trash and go away.
But garbage problem's here to stay. We didn't start.
Isn't that guy like famous? More so.
Landfills are from the good old days with all their throwaways. We didn't
Start the landfills.
They can't
start the landfills.
They'll make us pay unless we
Na, na,
find
na,
a
na,
way. We didn't start the landfills. When we are gone, will the trash go on and on and on?
Very good. And on and on and on and on. Junkyard dog. We didn't start the landfills. Down in the dumps. Resource records. God, kill self, kill self, kill self. So I am from the era of cringe. Why? Because what raised us was cringe. What is cringe? Non-existent. It's called art. So was this entertaining? Did we get visuals? Did we smile? Maybe. I'm not you. I don't know who the fuck you are. Did the royal we enjoy that? Yeah, sure. I don't know who the fuck you are, though.
Oh, yeah,
Okay? This is the saxophone guy or whatever, okay? And yeah, you know, I'm talented. You're so small.
Every day, plus Chopra's techniques every day. And that's
Who's
50
Chopra?
years.
Chopra.
Deepak.
Oh, Deepak.
Yeah. This is 50 years.
Mhm.
You know Deepak Chopra, bro?
You do it every morning?
Every day, morning and evening.
You know David Lynch is really into
Yeah,
it.
well, we
Have you been
went
to his
the
institute
concert.
in Iowa?
Yes, well, that's where I was.
You
I
were
went
there
to the
in Iowa.
university. In my group, I was the first legitimate person to go up, which is about 2 feet up and about 2 feet forward. That's the advanced, the cities program, and I can do that.
Wait,
On
you
foam.
can. Wait, you can levitate from.
Well, it's called flying.
You can fly.
Yeah.
From
Not
meditating?
like a lot, not like
Oh my god.
a bird.
I'm glad I clicked on this. What the fuck is this? This is great.
Enough that your body
You
and
got off the ground.
Can you hear this? Can you hear? Let me give
That's
you more volume.
unbelievable.
This is
about
sick.
2 feet up. Well,
this is fucking
when
sick.
we did the world tour of this,
Yeah.
they did 100
We can
countries,
fly world tour.
and
What?
They did 1,000 cities.
And you
Oh,
did it for
Jesus.
people around the world?
They did. I wasn't part of that.
Oh,
but-
okay.
But I'm one of the people who learned.
Yeah.
Okay. And when we were at the UN,
You or
we
them or
had
we? Who's we?
delegates,
Is it
50
them or we?
nations, the United
Is it us?
Nations,
Right.
Who's we?
and we had one of the grand halls at the
Is
United
America
Nations.
we or
took
you
out
guys
3 or
we?
4
Is it
best
them?
Flyers.
Is it us?
We had them demonstrate.
So there are
The
more
best
people that can do
flyers.
this.
Oh yeah.
They
No,
did it
there's
at
millions.
the UN?
Yeah.
No
we
way.
had a
That's
demonstration
Doug,
at the United
this
Nations.
This is Bupkas.
No.
No, you can't.
Look on the UN
Bupkis.
Journal.
You
for the
can't
date.
fly.
Yes, you can.
Should you look on the UN journal for the date? What is this?
You are self-consumed, no talent, mediocre piece of shit.
What is he gonna do?
In 6
Throw
turns, I
rocks
can
at you?
declare peace.
Yeah, we have 150 grievances against him.
Yeah, for him declaring war for nothing. For nothing.
Nothing. You're nothing.
Nothing.
You fucking no talent. You fucking demon.
No, trumpet guy.
What is it?
You're
Poor
nothing.
trumpet guy already lost an arm.
Oh,
Shot my arm off.
How's he holding that bag?
Listen to a single word. You no talent.
You're gonna make me drop my bag?
He throws that, but what is in that fucking bag? I still don't know to this day.
I'd like to think that that's like his
It's like clothes or something.
his work uniform or something.
Just
Yeah, that's
thousands of
nothing
live
major.
insects.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 15,000 ladybugs and centipedes inside that bag.
Lomar, no!
Oh shit, Bieber.
He's gonna eat it for lunch. I could see that guy eating a bag of bugs.
Delicious. Sometimes the penis goes in the poo.
What have you done to this poor little pig?
Nothing. He's my friend.
He's
Are you going to draw the picture or not? We wanted to commission you.
No, I'm not. Get off
Why
my
not?
Fuck you. We have your fucking address. We know
feel
people.
like-
We'll dox you if you don't.
We know people.
I got a hair
We
in
know
there.
people.
You're
You're
not
no
gonna be
talent.
threatened.
You're no talent. You're nothing. You're nothing.
Dude,
Nothing.
people criticized him on Twitter like a couple years ago, and he was tweeting like, "Well, at least I have a TV show, and you don't have anything."
No, he did that shit constantly. He'd be like, I have the world's biggest podcast. I'm in a TV.
Yeah, I'm in movies now. I'm being cast in movies.
It's like, you don't
Who the fuck are you? You're nothing.
You don't have.
You're no talent.
And that guy was 5'1". Maybe Ray Lee Johnson is the trumpet guy.
You're nothing. I had the biggest YouTube show of all time. Who the fuck are you? I created your favorite Martian. Who the hell are you?
This one is worth trying the key on.
Please work. You
You're nothing.
You fucking.
You're no talent. I want Bob doing up on stage. Who the fuck are you? Fuck are you?
Neo, irate, gamer, Bahamut.
What a great place.
This
I want to
can-
raise my kids
This
there.
can never be nuked or destroyed, ever.
What?
Never.
Yeah, even if the capital
You're nothing.
falls.
But Capital Falls and stays, you're nothing.
You know it, right?
You're no talent.
Jesus.
I walked AVGN up on
I
Screw
walked
Attack.
here.
Who are you?
Who are you? Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you?
To Brinkman. I walked Brickleberry up on stage. Who the fuck are you?
Are you guys talking about the trumpet player?
Yeah. The classic sex icon.
Oh my god.
You're somebody. You are talent.
You're amazing.
You're amazing.
What about Christine?
Please keep
Wait,
playing.
I want to walk you up on stage.
That's not Weird
Just like
Al.
Bob
Who
Dylan.
the fuck am I compared to you?
It's reverse trumpet guy.
You're nothing.
You're nothing.
You know
I
walked Bob Dylan. You think you do it with your horn lip?
Who the hell are you?
In 1972, I walked Bob Dylan up on stage. Who the fuck are you?
But I like bending I don't think it is.
Bend a piece of metal.
Fuck you, meatbag.
I hate you. You're 420. You're nothing. You're nothing. You never were nothing. You're no talent.
Probably start saying that.
You're a no talent. No talent bending Rodriguez.
You're a no talent bending unit.
I walked Bob Dylan up on stage. Who the fuck are you?
You know, what do you have, Wow? Nothing.
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 Nothing at all.
You no
Classic's
talent.
pretty good.
You're no talent.
No talent. You play that trumpet like a bitch.
The Maple Story Online? What are we even doing, dude?
Oh, it's such a fucking alpha.
My dick's bigger than yours. Fuck you.
It's like I'm 4 feet. I got the biggest dick.
Why
out
do you
of all
think
the
I'm so
dudes.
short? It all went to my dick.
I bet he did have
He's
a
like,
fucking balls of like
I
a
weigh
mammoth.
150 pounds and all of that's my dick.
When I get a boner, I die.
And he's just like, I don't care, man. I'm trying to play a trumpet.
Trying to play my trumpet.
He's like, you're horrible. Like my dick.
My dick looks like a punched-in walnut.
That's gotta be close. Come on.
You saw me mouse over his leg.
Yes.
No talent. No. You're a no talent.
No talent.
You're a no talent. Mediocre piece of shit. And I've earned my right to say it. Okay? I had.
Nice, dude.
Jesus, you can do
What?
that?
You can do that? What am I watching? Sorry,
You're
guys.
nothing to me. You're just a pile of pixels.
You're nothing. You're no talent. You're no pixels. I pixelized Bob Dylan on stage.
Pixel arted him.
I mini tracked. I pixel arted Bob Dylan in 1973. Who the hell are you?
Wow. Well, this is one of my my closing bits. I've been yawning the whole fucking time. This is one of my closing bits. If you don't know better, we can check on Stuffy Bunny or whatever, but like, I don't think she's made anything. We can check on it, but I don't think so. No, she's still. Oh. No. I mean, there's the fact that I haven't watched these two on here yet, but maybe tomorrow if I come back tomorrow, maybe tomorrow we'll watch some Stuffy Bunny. Tonight I wanted to catch up on the guy with the car thing. So since I'd been gone for so long, guy with the car thing made a new, faster, bigger, like stronger car thing. So now it's like a crazy fucking rally car. So let's go. Shit.
Me again.
The gate hit that car? No, that car hit that fucking gate. That thing is fucking beastie, isn't it? Yow.
With a quick weather update. It's been too cold for too long. End of update. The summer days I enjoyed so much. Feel like they must have happened over half a year ago. I cannot sit by and wait for summer to come to me. I must go to it.
Okay.
But I fear reaching summer may take me over even harsher terrain than somewhat smooth surfaces. So to do so, I need a vehicle capable of taking me there.
Yes.
As in its previous form, I would worry the car might not make it to the end of the rally.
No.
The Worry the Car Rally for short. These maps are available.
Okay.
I don't know the exact rules of rallying, but the one thing I do know is that the car must look as cool as possible. So I headed to the shed to make a few changes. I added lights, so I can see even in the most heavily shaded areas. Secondly, attach not one but two spare tires, because when one thing goes wrong, something else inevitably does straight after to beat you down just that little bit more. Thirdly, spoiler warning, a spoiler. And finally, after stocking up on plenty of soy sauce should I or the car get thirsty on the way, we are ready to embark for summer. Let's go.
Yeah. Here we go. That's cool. Oh shit. Dude. No. Dude. All gas, baby. Oh. Fucking stupid. Oh. That's pretty nice. Tearing through that bitch. That's pretty quick to be going over, you know, all those roots and shit, you know. Yes. Oh shit. Slow down for that bridge, yeah. Dude. I was playing RV There Yet earlier, and that's how I took that bridge. Except I didn't make it across, but that's just how I took that bridge. Shit. That's just how I did it, right there. With full speed. Damn, dude. Did you make it to summer? Summer. Did you make it to summer? Summer.
The first day of the worried the car might not make it to the end of the rally brings me to the edge of a great plain. See? As the light is fading, my priority is to set up camp before night creeps in. It's been nearly 2 years since I last pitched a tent. But I remain confident that I can do it, even when under the extreme pressures of survival. Step 1. Simply take the, Unfortunately, my camera messed up as I was doing it, but I can assure you it was done calmly and methodically. So where does this bit go? My acute survival instincts tell me I should now get a fire going. It being winter, I, along with my vitally important thirst-quenching soy sauce, could freeze if exposed to, well, freezing temperatures for too long. Luckily, I am just as much an expert at lighting fires with minimal equipment as I am at putting up tents.
Okay.
Simply collect various bits of wood found scattered on the ground in most outdoor settings. These will do nicely. After rubbing them together in a way I won't bore you with too many details, the fire roars into life.
I'm a little
If
worried
something is
being this
unclear,
close.
be sure to rewind and watch that section again.
Okay.
It may not seem important to know these survival skills in the modern world, where if you ever need to light a fire, you could simply use matches. But it may just save your life. I will now rest for the evening, so I'm fresh for the journey ahead tomorrow. This is just the beginning of, my adventure.
Alright.
What is that smell? Thanks again for watching. Goodbye. Again.
Fantastic. Again. All wet. Getting it all wet. Harvard just discovered what AI actually is. Why do I want to click on that? Shut up, don't do it. That's stupid too. These are all really dumb. Don't click on them. Slight yawn. So I'm tired. So I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Avatar, bro. Avatar.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
You're on
That's been
vacation.
enough. Enough.
One more for the road.
Stop.
One last one for
No.
the road. For all time's
snake
sake.
biting them?
Okay, I do it to the camera microphone. Wait.
What are you doing?
Yes.
No.
Okay. I don't know what that was supposed to. I don't get it. Okay. Donbury last week with Junola. Anyway. I already saw that, the stupid never dies or whatever. It looked like that Let It Die. Is that a sequel to Let It Die? No. Because it has die in the title? No, it's not. So, unfortunately. Anyways, so I watched The Thing, and you watched it with me. We had some commentary, whether you agree with it or not. I don't really give a fuck. So, this is Spit Dragon from a bathtub saying, hope you had a good one, and I hope you enjoyed the show, and I'll talk to you next fucking time. And, don't self-harm. Okay, don't do that. That's bad. Okay? Don't do that. Unless Satan, unless Satan tells you to do it. No, I'm trying to come up with a next thing to say after that. It's just don't do it. It's not funny. It's not funny. You have to emotionally damage yourself, okay? Give yourself PTSD. That was these yawns. These yawns is PTS. Why? Because I said so. Okay, great. So that's my mask joke. There, I made another movie references. Yay. Okay, have I made enough references to my own show at this point? It's snowball, fruit roll up. Okay, can I go? Can I go now? Great, that's fucking great. I can go now. So that's the show. Is it okay? Yeah. It was yawny, but also interactive. This was a mid-range one for me, but sorry about the yawns. Okay. I'm gonna get the fuck to it. Yeah. Okay. I'm Wendy's. Okay. I'm representing. Was it Wendy's? It was Chili's. Okay. Hey, just yawn a bunch. There's a bunch in a row. When the yawns get too frequent, that's when I get the fuck out. So again, coffee gone for the most part. Let's get that last cheers sip in there. And that's it. Okay. That's not going to keep me awake any more than I already have. So I'm not fucking here. I'm not trying to stay awake at this point anyway. I'm trying to go you're drinking that little last sip of coffee anyway. What you going to do? You're gonna get night terrors, It'll be fun. See you guys. Bye. Check out my music, Cult of the Chromatic Ribbon on YouTube. It's not mine, though. It's not mine. I mean, it's me, but it's not me. So, Cult of the Chromatic Ribbon. Okay. Do you know how to spell? Do you know what words are? Check it out. It's my AI music. Okay. Thank you. Some of it's not AI music. Some of it's really good. Some of it's cringy. Some of it's bad. Some of it's not. Some of it's interesting. I hope some real artist steals one of my songs one day. It's for fun. But anyways, okay, I'm out. I'm gonna yawn and pick at the fucking hair. I got hair in here. I'm gonna pull it the fuck out. Right? There's no bugs there. There's no bugs there. It's completely dry and that's the point. It's like so when this hair gets long enough, right there, it kind of interferes with the long nose hair, and then you just gotta you just gotta pull some shit out wherever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, guys? You know what I mean, guys out there? Or you guys just regularly shave and shit? I like being hairy. I like being fuzzy. So it is what it is. Can I go now? Can I go now? Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this to myself? Can I go now? Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this to myself? Can I go now? Do I have to be here? Oh my god. Can I go now? Can I go now? Can I fucking go now? Can I 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 go now? All right. Have a good one. I'm going now. Okay. Bye. See ya. What was today's outfit compared to most? What do you think? Is this like a 7 out of 10? What do you think? The cat says Halloween. It's fucking Halloween, guys. It's Halloween. It's Halloween again. Hey, it's Halloween. It's Halloween. So I was looking at a post on X, and it was Dean Cain, right? And he had a fucking Superman suit on. Fuck yeah, Dean Cain Superman. And in the background there was a tree, and it's the 250th. It's the bicentennial tree or whatever the fuck, right? And so he had it up, and people were like, "What's with the Christmas tree, Dean Cain?" And it's like, no, it's the 250th fucking tree, guys. What's wrong with you? Aren't you proud to be American? These people aren't Americans. That's the point, okay? You don't have to be a hicktard to fucking enjoy America. You can be a left-wing fucking hicktard. That's totally a thing. So, no, it isn't. I didn't know what the 250. I don't know the 250th had its own fucking tree. That's stupid as shit. I remember bicentennial fucking quarters and the $50 and shit. But that's so dumb, dude. That's so fucking dumb. That's not dumb. It's cool. I want a Christmas tree that's not a Christmas tree. It's a 250 fucking. That's so dumb. But I want one. But it's so dumb. Am I criticizing it, or do I actually want one? I don't know. And that's the problem. And that's why we all need to do the thing. And that